I think we're live. Oh wow, my background music's really loud. That, okay. Hello. It's definitely working now. Hi. All right. I'm gonna do the funny. One sec. Oh no. Okay, my phone was playing back the audio. My bad. All right. I'm gonna do the funny VTuber thing. Hold, hold. All right, here we go. Here we go. VTuber, VTuber reveal. Oh, oh, ah. You guys have already seen the model, but I have to do the thing. Hello. Hello, CJs. Hello, Caitlin. Hello, Cats. Hello, Wheel of the Omniverse. There's so many. I'm so happy. There's people here. Here's my. Hi. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. So you better get this party started. Let's go. My chat app is working. That's good. Um, this is my model. Hi, everyone. Oh my God. Okay, so we're here. We're live. We have a lot to do today. Today is the. Did we get another subscriber? Let's go. Sub goals at 35, gamers. We're getting there. How's everybody doing? I'm good. I'm very nervous. There she is. It's me. It's me, Solderpup, the modded dog girl, and welcome to my very first ever stream. Here's a look at some of my stream widgets that I made. I'll kind of give you guys the tour. Well, first of all, we should look at my model. Let's look at my model real quick. So I'm gonna do the. I'm about to spoiler it. Ah. Okay. Let's do a model reveal. Okay. Even though you guys have already seen it, we're gonna do it. So here's the boots. Here's my booties. You can see I kind of do little steppies when I turn side to side. It looks a little weird. I should mention that I made this model myself, which is why it's a little weird. I followed a tutorial. I'll plug that in a minute. Let's keep going down. Here's my torso. I kind of modeled this after clothes I have in real life. I have this little carabiner that I keep my keys on, so I modeled it after that. Here's the tail wagging back and forth. Here we go. There's my booba. There's the collar. Here we are. We're here. It's Solderpup. What's up, everybody? Oh, this is so exciting. Let's go back to chatting. Let's zoom in. I made this model myself, so I am my own VTuber mama. I am my own VTuber mama, but I consider myself to have a VTuber aunt. Because I made this model with a tutorial, following a tutorial by one Merely Ufe on YouTube here. So I could do it with no drawing experience and no rigging experience, then you can too. They have a great tutorial series if that's something that you're interested in. The model's a bit wonky in places. I'd like one day, maybe, if I make some revenue off of this, to be able to hire. Yeah, cats. You know, Ufe. Yeah, I love them. Such great tutorials. So I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. So I consider Merely Ufe my VTuber aunt in a way. But yeah, so here's the model. It underwent a couple changes. And here is my stream widgets. You're looking at my chatting page. I modeled everything off of like a Linux desktop. So you can see like the taskbar up there. When I change displays, it will the little paw print indicating what desktop you're on will change. It will also show the game I'm playing. I'm not actually playing Linkle's Second Win right now, so I need to change that. Oh, I lost tracking. Sorry. Hi. Okay, there we go. I have a second monitor over on my left, so the reason it keeps turning is because I keep looking over there to interact with OBS. Let's just move my OBS to the middle. There we go. Hi. Let's look at some. So I have a display for a window. I also have a hand cam. Let me pull that up real quick. Hello. This is my. Oh God, I messed. There we go. This is my desk. we have I got a little mount to mount my camera up above my desk, so I plan to do lots of kind of tinkering and soldering stuff, and today we're gonna unbox the Switch 2. So I think I've done a decent bit of preamble. I want to show one more thing. Let's go to full screen, and then let's show the widgets that you're seeing. I kind of modeled them off of Cute Setup. Thank you. I forget the brand that I got the mouse pad and thing from. It was Omo Keys, I think. Omo Keys. Also, hi from Jenny. Hi to Jenny, and hi Dakota. Um, God, where was I? Oh yeah, I made all of these models myself in Node.js. They're using Express to serve them. Just to show you a bit of what that is like, let's show my code window. So I programmed everything in Node.js. All of this code is available on my GitHub if you're interested in that. It's bad. This code is very messy. And also probably vulnerable to cross-site scripting attacks. But it, you know, it works, and I made it myself, so I'm very proud of that. Okay, I think we've gotten all of the ado out of the way. I've introduced myself, I've shown off my... Oh, wait, no, I have one more thing to show off. This is my schedule maker. I made a little schedule maker also. So this is a web app, a Node.js web app that's spinning up. I definitely want to do a coding stream. I might start with the YouTube widgets, because I feel like there's not a lot of tutorials for making YouTube chats. There's a lot for Twitch, especially using stream elements, but not with YouTube. So I think maybe a tutorial on that would be good. But I made this just to show, this isn't my actual schedule. You can see this is for the month of August. You can see that this is for the month of August, but this is just a proof of concept. That's actually the original version of my model. I made a couple changes to it. The shadows I basically redid so that they actually... Oop, nope, I just bisected myself. That's not good. They move around, and then I made the boob pocket a little less pronounced, amongst some other things. Thank you, Dakota. Okay, I think we got most of the ado out of the way. We have a Switch 2 to unbox. That's why we're all here. So we've done the ado, so let's get to that full screen map. Here we go. Okay, so I have a confession to make. I've actually... Let me put this off to the side. I've already unboxed the Switch 2. I know, I'm sorry. I basically just turned it on and got Welcome Tor installed just so that this stream would go a lot smoother. We wouldn't have to take a pause for me to download, pause, because dog. Anyway, so we wouldn't have to take a pause to download that. So I put everything back exactly the way it is, so you're getting the authentic Switch 2 unboxing experience. I got this from Best Buy. The pre-order situation was a disaster. I'm so ready to switch my 2, likewise. My 2 is getting... Who up to switching they 2 right now, honestly? OMG scandal, I'm sorry. This is literally... I'm gonna have to make a ukulele apology already. I'm already having a scandal. Alright, we got a little... I guess I should show off the box. So, I got the Mario Kart World Bundle, so I have that little badge there. We just have some cute little graphics on the side. We skipped the Switch 2 loading screen. We did. You're not going to get to see the boot up sequence. The boot up sequence wasn't much to... There wasn't a whole lot, I promise, okay? This way's faster. We won't have to sit around waiting for me to download Switch 2 Welcome Tour. So, especially because downloads are taking forever right now, I assume because Nintendo servers are getting hit. So let's open this up. We have some setup tutorials here to plug it in. I'll show you that. Here we are, gamers. Oh my god. You see, I put everything back. I put everything back in the baggies. We're good. Okay. So we got our new Joy-Con. First thing, here's my hand. I have pretty big hands. This thing is fucking huge. So let me... I'll take it all out. and then I'll show you it compared to the Switch One in just a second. So here it is. It does have some thumbprints on it already. That's my bad, guys. Okay. So the magnetic... Am I holding it upside down? I am. The magnetic Joy-Con. I love magnets so much. Boop. Look at that. Boop. So first thing you might be thinking, wow, this thing is huge. So here's my Switch 1. Put the Switch in the bag. No, it just got out of the bag. So here, yeah, those Nintendo servers are fighting for their life. They really are. Did you have to fight anyone at Best Buy? I had to fight people at work. I pre-ordered online while I was at work. So I was in the process of having to do my job while also reloading the Best Buy page. Because no scratches from Staples. That was a thing that was happening. So, Dakota brings up a good point. The Switch, you'll see, very close to the top of this thin layer of cardboard. So what happened was some, I think it might have been Best Buy, was stapling receipts to the box, and it was scratching the screen by going through. So luckily I got mine delivered. I had to fight for my life to get that pre-order because Best Buy Canada's website was down for like 4 hours on the day of, so that was the whole thing. Here's the size compared to the Switch 1. It's easy. EB Games, let's go. Hello, Sprockets and Cogs. So you'll see quite the difference there. These are with my custom shells on my modded Switch 1. I'll do some videos at some point on modding the Switch 1 and installing games and the like. Okay, let's keep opening this box up because there's more goodies. So in here is where we'll find Beeg. Yeah, it do be Beeg. Is where we'll find my Mario Kart World code, which I already redeemed. Don't even think about it. I already redeemed it, but this is how you'll find it with a little scratch off. You versus the Switch, he tells you not to worry about real. We have under here, they actually, this is kind of cool of them. They give you like a nice, it generally seems a lot more haptical. Is that a word in English? Not quite, but I think I know what you're going for. It's a lot, it's not textured or anything, but the buttons are very nice and clicky. The sticks are very clicky. I've heard great things about the Pro Controller. I actually haven't unboxed the Pro Controller yet, so we are going to get a first-time reaction to that. And also the new HD Rumble is really, really good. It's a lot stronger. It's less refined, but it's stronger. We also have the cute little Joy-Con straps. I am a lesbian, so we love the strap here. Look at that. Beautiful. As someone who has never thrown a Wii remote into a screen, I intend not to start now. Here these are. Let's see what it's like putting the strap on. The strap on. So we'll do that. No? Wait, upside down? How do you put this on? Do I have to remove this? How do you... Oh, it's backwards. It's backwards. I'm stupid. Okay, there we go. Do the sticks have little concave curvatures to them? Let's see. How the fuck do you use this thing? Oh, you have to put it in the... Okay. You put it in like this, and then it snaps in. Okay. Alright, that's kind of a lot. Then we have this button here to boop, remove that. Let's put that back on. I'm a bottom. They are... It's difficult to see. There is a ring around it, but the actual inside section is convex as opposed to concave. But it's a nice it's a nice texture. It drags well. Let's see. Let's just throw that to the side for now. We're gonna keep going. Here's the grip. I haven't actually used this yet, so I'm not sure about the comfort of it. Let's take these off. Beautiful. Like she's struggling to put the strap on. Jesus Christ. Oh, those just snap right in. Yeah, this thing is nice, honestly. It's so much bigger. So much bigger. We'll keep going. We have a USB-C charging brick. I looked at some of this. It does do 60 watt. Oh, let's turn that around. It does do 60 watt. Is the camera gonna focus? is the... Yeah, there it is. So you can see some... Ooh, some information on that. Grippy socks. Wait, do that again. I'm gonna assume by do that again, you mean click the snaps. No, so pleasing. Let's do it closer to the microphone then. Let's do some ASMR on the channel. There's that snap. There's that snap. Do the magnets work well? I feel like it's not going to fall off. It does not feel like it's... Ooh, sorry, I talked over the snap that Cats wanted to hear. 1 sec. There you go. It does not feel like it's going to fall off. Like if I'm tugging on that and it's not coming out. You have to... the way it seems to work is... It's not an electromagnet. People thought it was an electromagnet that would turn on and off when you pressed this button. When you pressed this button. That's not how it works. This button just sends out a plunger. What's the best way to show that? There, it just sends out this plunger, and the plunger just physically removes it from the console. You could brain someone with that. Yeah, real, right? Everything about this is very large. So, when I said I put everything back the way it was, I took that seriously. I wrapped the stupid little twist tie back up around the cable. I took this seriously for y'all. I wanted you to have the authentic... It feels like it's safer. Well, yeah, especially because I was concerned, like, they would have to have some kind of CMOS in there to permanently run the battery if the console ran out of power. Like, yeah, it's better just to have it like that. So here we have a USB-C to USB-C cable. Very exciting. I'm going to have to get under my desk to plug that in at some point. All right, the dock. So the dock has some exciting stuff to it. This is about the end of this box. Let's put this box away. I'm going to keep this box and put everything back together nicely on my shelf. Ooh, my model lost tracking. That click is ASMR level. It feels like safer than electromagnet. Do you still have the little slip-on thingies that you put on the magnetic side to use the Joy-Con better in... Yes. So you're talking about the strap. We were talking about the strap-on. Yeah, lots of cables. Well, it's because I was surprised they included a I was surprised they included an HDMI cable. Dakota, that would be these thingies. They're these now. They look quite a bit different and they function quite a bit different, but they still provide the much bigger shoulder buttons. So yeah. Okay. So that's the Switch 2. Oh no, I haven't shown off the dock yet. So here's the dock. The dock has a lot of new features compared to the old one. The old one was just a, was literally just a small board that was basically just a USB hub. That was it. This thing has a fan in it. It has an Ethernet jack. Wow, the lighting is not great here. I have a ring light. Can I move it closer and see it? Yeah, there you go. So you can see some of the I/O there. There's an actual Ethernet jack built in, which is amazing. The HDMI and the thing. There's also lots of ventilation ports. What the dock doing? Well, the dock is going to let me hook this up to my Elgato capture card that I bought just for this. So we're going to get to see that. But first, I'm really excited to unbox the Pro Controller because I haven't actually gotten to use it yet. So let me just grab... Where my knife at? Okay, whatever, this is fine. I'll just use my craft knife. So let's just cut... Oh god, this craft knife is way too sharp. Okay. That was a little overkill for what I was doing, but... let's get this open. I'm very excited because I've heard amazing things about these sticks. They're not Hall effect. There's some kind of proprietary Nintendo technology that they're not telling us about, as is the Nintendo way. Let me just move my mouse out of the way. My mouse is doing some weird shit right now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's open this up. Holy shit, more cables. So here we have a USB-A to USB-C. It's interesting that they went with USB-A to USB-C when they included a USB-C charging brick in the system, but that's okay. Ultimately, there's probably a lot more USB-A wall warts out in the wild, so. We got our USB-A to USB-C, and then we have, here it is. The Switch 2 Pro controller. USB-A, yeah, boo. Here it is, baby. So we got... I want to take this down... I want to tear this down on this stream. Wow, there are no visible screws on this thing. Wow, what the hell? There are no visible screws on this thing. Okay, maybe I won't be. This thing is smooth. If you want for... Oh, first of all, here's the GL button, the Yuri button itself. We love the Yuri button. Here's my custom Switch 1 controller. What is this, 2013, right? You can see you at least had a starting point with these because there were the screws on the bottom of the feet. This thing is smooth all the way around. You see we got a headphone jack, the GL and GR buttons, of course the new C button at the bottom there, and then these sticks, they feel heavy. I don't know how to describe this. They feel heavy in the perfect way. Like they're tensioned so nicely. Oh, I really like that. They feel flicky. They feel like consistent. Imagine if there's something fishy going on and they break your system on stream. They're not. Don't worry. We're not doing any funky stuff today. Most we're gonna do is tear down the Joy-Con and Pro controller. There are tutorials already online for tearing down the actual Switch 2 console itself. I don't intend to be doing that this stream. I'm most interested in doing a shell swap on the controller and the Joy-Con as soon as possible. I want to make tutorials on that. So I'm interested in getting in here. I can see... I don't know if you guys can... Are we going to focus or are we going to take 20 minutes again? I have one of those razor... You can see a tri-wing screw at the bottom and the top here. So we at least have an in that way. Alright. So I need to get this dock plugged in. I have... Okay, so where's the USB-C to USB-C cable? There it is. Okay, let me just quickly get under my desk here. Plug that in. Perfect. We'll run this cable up. Excuse me. Oh, I'm showing my face on camera. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Already? Damn, people are quick. Yeah, they did. But what about the buttons? They don't want people to mess with Switch 2 internals. They already have tutorials on it. Yeah, right? Is the back rounded? The back of the dock very much is. The back of the Switch 2 itself, yes. You can see... Here, I'll put it up to the light. A bit of a side profile there. So you can see some of the rounding. Okay. Let's get this thing open. So, how do you remove the back on this again? Right, okay. So we'll do that, we'll plug it in. I have an Ethernet jack on my Switch 1. Going to my Switch 1, I should say. Okay. And then I have an HDMI IC, and then I have an HDMI cable. I could just get that. Thank you. Okay, let's just... This is the Solderpup face reveal, I guess. Just because I keep leaning in here. Let's see. Okay, we got that plugged in. All right. We got everything plugged in. Let me just route that cable a little bit nicer. Okay. Immediately, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to put this back on. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Okay. So. Oh, no, it's still not on. I think it's just because these cables are so taut. You know what? That's definitely what it is. Okay. So, we'll put this in. Oh, now that there's two USB... Oh, wait, there's something else I wanted to show you guys. I just remembered. More like quarter face reveal. You're good. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. You just see my profile and my nose. All right, so the... And get back to this in the morning. Have a lovely sleep, Dakota. Dakota is in Germany, so the time zone's quite a bit different. Look at this thing. This is the cover for the game card. And of course, if I open it up, you'll see, boom, Fire Emblem Three Houses, the greatest game ever made. So I already have that in there, but that's not what we're playing today. We're playing Welcome Tour, so let's get this thing open. Oh, Nintendo logo. I guess I should probably put this in so you guys can see it. Okay, let me move OBS over. Is game capture working? Oh, there it is. Okay, let me change the input on my monitor now. This is a lot of steps. Input, HDMI 1. And now I should have the authentic, the authentic Elgato experience. Okay. So, the connected TV supports HDR. Game, perfect. So I'm going to see the HDR, you guys are not. The pattern on the left is visible and the pattern on the right isn't. Okay. What the hell? How bright do I have to make this damn thing? I'm going to say that's good. This is how the brightness will look during gameplay. It looks good on stream. Okay, so you can see I've been downloading some of my stuff. Yeah, let's get Welcome Tour going. So, let's go software. Looks the same to me, Chief. Yeah, right? Like, it's basically the same shit. Oh, controllers. Let's connect my Pro Controller. Does this thing have any power? No, it does not. Okay. That's fine. Callie! Sorry. I have a... let me turn the hand cam back on. I have this pop-up parade of Calliope Mori, and she fell over, so sorry, Callie. Let's plug in this Pro Controller and get it charging. There we go, orange light. Doesn't seem like that's quite ready yet, so I'll play with the Joy-Con. Boop. Okay. Where is Welcome Tour? First of all, I am not getting any audio from oh! I turned off Game Capture. Okay, there we go. Game Capture Neo. And then let me just quickly... I should have done this before. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just make sure that I'm monitoring that. Okay, I am. Okay, good. Okay. Okay! We're back. Alright, Switch Welcome Tour. I hope you guys can hear that. Callie mentioned... I fucking love Callie. I also have... Oh, look at this! What the hell? I hope you guys are getting audio. Switch to Welcome Tour. So all the OG Switch, you are getting audio. All the OG Switch games are transferable. Yes, Nintendo has a graphic on their website. The only game that will not work whatsoever is the VR Labo kit, only because the Switch 2 won't physically fit in the cardboard. Otherwise, Nintendo jump scare, yeah, right? Otherwise, all games should be compatible. All Nintendo first-party games are compatible. Third-party games, I believe they're still testing, but like 90% of them are so far confirmed to be compatible. Nintendo Switch 2 does have to do a little bit of emulation. It's not straight up emulating the Switch. It does have a hardware layer in there. But it is for the most part emulating, so they do have to test everything to make sure that it works. Hold on. Kat's mentioned, I'm turning the hand cam back on because Kat's mentioned Callie, and I want to show my, I want to show my friends with you, Callie, because I love her. She's hanging out. She hangs out on my desk. She hides the arm that my camera is mounted to. Okay, let's go back to the game capture. Okay, I don't know why I'm not getting this audio though. That's a little weird. But hopefully that will get fixed. So let's click enter and let's get in. Ooh. I peeped that plushie, so cute. Yes, so cute. Welcome to the Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Oh, look at this. You can choose a person. Who do I look most like? I like her hat. Well, she's kind of got my goggles though. She's kind of cute. Let's see. We gotta get the right person. We gotta get the. Oh, but she has sunglasses. Kelly GB, anyone else jamming to the music? Oh god, I still don't have audio, which is so weird. Let me just quickly go back to. Let me go monitor. Okay, no wait, monitor and input. Okay, I have no idea why I don't have audio. I have no idea why I don't have audio. We're gonna go with this girl. Yeah. That is one of the cuter, character selects I've seen in a little bit. It's okay. I don't think this is the kind of game where, audio is strictly necessary, although I am missing out on the music, it sounds like. Okay. Hello and welcome. What do you think of the venue? Is this the biggest Nintendo Switch 2 you've ever seen, or what? Go ahead and walk all over it. There are all sorts of things to do around here. You can gain some insight into what makes a Nintendo Switch 2 tick. Take some quizzes about the system, experience tech demos that show off the system's features, and of course, play mini-games. What was that last thing? Oh, the stamp rally! Stamps are hidden all over the place, so happy hunting. By the way, if you want to move around more quickly, press and hold B to run, just like Pokemon. The exhibition is... Oh, Animal Crossing, let's go! The exhibition is really big, so it might save you some time. Yeah, it definitely will. Holy crap. So we are on the left Joy-Con 2. It looks like we have a list of 18 people to talk to. I can't believe it. We're finally here. This place is massive. Oh, she's so cute. I love her skirt. I love corporate art. This is set up like a Nintendo Expo, right? I love corporate art style. Let's go corporate art style. Well, would you look at that? You can tilt the right stick left and right to get a better view of the surroundings. Ah, yes you can. What the hell? Check. Left button. Were you startled by that stamp popping up? Don't worry, it's harmless. Have fun with the stamp rally. Hunt down the hitting stamps is sure to be a blast. Cool, okay. Is there just one on every single button? Is that gonna be a thing? Oh ho ho ho. You can't fool me. We're gonna 100% speed run of Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. What do you think the speed runs for this game are gonna be like? You can go ahead and talk to a staff member. Okay. Let's see. Hey there, ready to show off your mouse skills. Mouse controls allow you to move your character more quickly and accurately than control sticks. In this minigame, there'll be lots of spiked balls falling from the sky. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. That was very dramatic, thank you. You'll need to use your mouse skills to dodge gracefully and weave tactically around them. It can be pretty tricky, so stay focused. What do you want? Yeah, we'll try it out. So I'm gonna need to pop off my... Oh, you know what? This is a great time to pop out this display. Look at this. We got the chat window, we got my hand cam, and we got the game. So, yeah, I planned ahead. This sounds like... Yeah, right? The exhibit requires mouse controls. Oh, look at this. Okay. So it just seems to be the right Joy-Con for this one. Okay. Dodge the spiked balls for as long as you can. Alright. Oh, okay, we got big ones now. Oh, we got really big ones now. Okay. I wonder how long I'm supposed to make it. Oh, god damn it. 30 seconds. Let's go! Is there only 2 different medals? Is that... I think I'm done. Okay. Yeah, there's only 2 medals, and I got them both first try. Alright, well, I'm kind of hot shit, so what can I say? You dodge those spiked balls with ease. I'm kind of the best. Such elegant mouse handling, I know. I was locked the fuck in, dude. Looks like part 2 is available. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Collecting clear medals, huh? Oh, hey, looks like you got your first medal. I've already got 5. Oh my god, I'm getting beaten. I was just hyping myself up, and now I'm getting roasted by a toddler. Alright, let's do this. You already got the 2 medals. Alright, let's do this. Part 1 just involved dodging, but part 2 you have to do an additional objective, collecting stars. Okay. I am gonna snap on the strap-on, as the kids say. Boop, okay. And yeah, it feels a lot nicer to drag it around when... Oh, thank you, Caitlin. It feels a lot nicer to move it around when you have the strap-on. I'm a big fan of the strap-on, gotta say. Dodge the spiked balls and collect stars. Okay. Okay. This is what those, like, pro Overwatch players do to, like, test their aims. Like, this is what Hanzo mains do, like, 24/7. I think Hanzo mains are gonna be just... Motherfucker! I'm trying again. I'm not letting that... Apologies for the vulgarity. This is... When I get locked in, my voice goes deep. That's just a thing that happens. So if my voice is ever deep, you know I'm locked the fuck in. Let's see. I'm kind of just hanging out on the right side of the screen. The objective... Your score seems to be based oh no. Woo! Your score seems to be based entirely on how many stars you collect as opposed to how long you survive. So it seems like patience is really rewarded here. Mother, did I get 55? Let's go! Hanzo means got the magnifying glass on top of the crosshair for real. Talk to the toddler again after you got more. Honestly, that's probably worth doing, actually. No, we're good. We did it. Is there gonna be like 4 of these? Because there's 4 different little booths. So I wonder if there's gonna be 4 levels. Such elegant mouse handling. Part 3. Holy, you have to have 31 medals? God damn. Did you know you can press an old B to run around? Let me at the stamps. Okay. So that's what HD Rumble 2 is like. It's much easier to understand when you go. Okay, this one is not gonna stream well, like straight up. But I'm just gonna describe the vibrations to you. This is, it's Space Invaders Galactica, yeah, right? When I saw the reveal of this and I was thinking about streaming it, I thought, oh, this one's not gonna stream well. This exhibit requires mouse controls, okay. Find where the rumble is the strongest, okay. Okay. It's pretty strong over here. It's getting stronger. Okay, I think here is probably good, but let me check the... Yeah, no, here. That's my guess. Dang, we met the progression wall already. Yeah, we gotta grind. Missed by 93? Holy shit! Okay. This isn't gonna... We got vibrations and strap-ons. What happened to my wholesome streamer? I'm gonna get it out of the way quick. That's not what... We're not doing... I am not say so. We're gonna have to... We get the Yabai Solderpup immediately. I have no confidence in myself anymore, because I was so confident about the last one. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay. 53? Motherfucker. One more try. After this, I'm giving up, because I don't think this streams very well. Okay. Okay, nothing over there. Okay, that's my guess. Okay, less than 50? I said that was it. I said that was it. I am a woman of my word. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, I admit defeat. So that's what it... Yeah, okay, great. Pick up the glasses. Okay. Should you find any lost items as you make your way through the welcome tour, please be a helper and bring them to the information center. Thank you for doing your part. Sure. Left Joy-Con controller lets me use mouse controls with my left hand. You just have to press L while holding it like a mouse. Very cool. That was so much fun. I didn't think we'd see something like that. The maracas are so cool, they feel so realistic. Is this a... If you've got time... Okay, this isn't exactly a game per se, but give it a try. In this demo, you get to shake the Joy-Con controllers as if they were a pair of maracas. Physics-based calculations are used to make the beads in the maracas behave like real beads. I wonder if these are games to calibrate the Joy-Cons in the background. Nah, they... Then why does it cost $10? It costs $10 to calibrate your Joy-Con properly. Can you imagine? I'm in Canada, so it was 15 bucks here. I feel like this is locate the game calibrating settings to... You both had the same thought. Okay, maybe we're onto something. Maybe we're onto something. Move the beats around inside the maracas to see for yourself what HD Rumble 2 is capable of. You get me, right? Great minds. Great minds think alike. Okay. Maracas physics. Experience subtle vibrations. Chat, I'm so ready. I am so ready to experience subtle vibrations. Oh my god. You have no idea how excited I am to experience subtle vibrations. This exhibit requires shaking the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Attach the straps. Alright. Alright, I'll put my strap on and experience the subtle vibrations. I'm having so much fun. I have fun. I have a lot of fun. Alright. Alright. Strap-on's on. Shake the beads 20 times. Change appearance. Shake a rubber ball 20 times. Gently roll the beads in. Oh, there's a... Okay. Shake the beads 20 times. Okay, I did it. Change appearance. Oh, cute. Okay. Okay. Gently roll the beads. I somehow did that. Shake a rubber ball 20 times. It really does feel like... It does feel like it. Time to get the straps on. Time to get the straps on. The, shake the maracas 100 times. Woo! Let's go! Okay, we did it. Well done! Well, thank you. We have 5 medals now, by the way. We can, recalibrate. Okay, anyway. Well, that was fun. Tech demos. This actually does seem like a fairly big game. You shook those maracas like there's no tomorrow. Hopefully that gave you a good taste of the HD Rumble 2 feature. How's your medal collection coming along? I've racked up... It's the same girl! Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, fuck. Shit. Sorry. Let me just quickly go back to, full screen. Oh my god! It's the same girl. We were literally just about to tell her, ha, fuck you, bitch. I got 5. And now she's here being like, nah, I got 10. She's our rival. She's literally our Pokemon rival. She's gonna show up and beat the shit out of me with a, with a Meganium. This is crazy. I wonder how many clear medals there are total. Nah, this can't stand we beating her. We beating her. We're 100% in this fucking game, dude. The maracas are so cool. They feel so realistic. I had my first go on one of those mouse control games. Believe me, I was sliding around like nobody's business. So this is area A, B, C, D, E, F, G, K, and L. The areas progress in alphabetical order. There's 11 sections? No, wait, no, I don't know how to count. I think that's 12. Just how big is this place? Yeah, that actually is kind of a lot. Oh, there's a quiz. Oh, well, would you look at that? Ah, wait, is this a button I'm sitting on? Yes, it is. Looks like you can learn stuff about the Switch too. You can learn about HD Rumble 2 here. You'll learn about the kinds of vibrations it makes, where it's located, how it works, and more. Does that tickle your fancy? I'm ready to be tickled. Glad to hear it. Well then, here's HD Rumble 2 Insights 1. Holy crap. Okay. HD Rumble 2. Take a look here. Okay, I'm looking. These are the HD Rumble 2 parts for Nintendo Switch 2 console. They're different from the HD Rumble parts for the Nintendo Switch console. In fact, these parts have been custom built from the ground up. They're housed within both the Joy-Con 2 and Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. In order to fit inside both the Joy-Con 2 and Switch 2 Pro Controller, they've had to undergo even further separate customization. I like having a look inside the Switch 2 Pro Controller here. I don't see any screw mounts. I'm leaning into... No, I see a screw there. I see a screw mount there. Yeah, but how do you... I feel like you have to spudger the shell off, pull it down, and then you can get to the internals. I'm gonna be curious to... I'm very curious to see a teardown of this thing. The HD Rumble 2 has been designed from the ground up. It has been further customized to fit both the Joy-Con 2 and Pro Controller. Before we go any further, I want to just take a quick intermission. We're going to do an intermission chat. Well, we've got to defeat this NPC. We do, but while you're here, I want to go through the last order of business we need to get through. So, it's my debut. That means that I need to come up with some tags. We need to come up with a fan name, an art tag, and maybe a meme tag. I don't really think we need a meme tag. I think the meme tag would be a little excessive, but definitely a fan name and an art tag. So while, because I know people are going to drop out at some point, that's okay. I intend to be playing this for a while. While people are here, we got to come up with this. So, okay, fan name. I'm going to make a poll. Back to business. Okay, let's make a poll. But first I want people to chime in with some ideas for fan names. So I have two. Okay. First one, okay, Subwoofers. Subwoofers. You get it? Yeah, hear me out. Because it's like you're subscribed, right? Soldier76 is real. Real. Oh, Solder70... Wait, that's good! Wait! Wait! At first I was like, yeah, Soldier76, I don't get it. But then now I get it. Now I get it. Okay. Okay, so Solder76 is, I like it. Here in Canada and the States, we say solder. Oh, that is good. That is good, but I don't play Overwatch. Oh, but that is good. I was thinking, okay, so we have Solder76. We have Subwoofers, because you're subscribed and it's a dog, so we woof. Soldering irons, yeah, that is a pretty, that is a good one. Although I don't know, I feel like it's got to be dog themed in some way. I do, because I'm the doggy. I'm the modded Doggirl. You got the doggy. Woof. As a fan, soldering irons. I defer to the solder. We do like, oh, real, okay. You prefer, okay, you want to focus on solder more than the pup thing? Okay, the other one I was thinking was puplets. Subwoofers is good. Puplets because, why puplets? There's a distro of Linux called Puppy Linux, and in Puppy Linux, different forks of Puppy Linux, at least the third-party unauthorized forks, are called puplets. So it's kind of like a bit tech and open source based, but also is puppy based. So, yeah, you know, it's just based all around. So, I'm seeing positive reaction to Subwoofers. I also do really like Subwoofers. I am kind of attached to that, but let's make a quick poll. Let's see here. Just for the sake of me making a poll, because, fan name. I wonder if you guys can hear me clicking away. Subwoofers, puplets, Solder70. Okay, I feel like we can develop Solder76 before I make this poll. Nerdy tech oranges, this dog themed I love. Yeah, that it is good. I feel like we can develop Solder76 because I'm not. Because I'm not Overwatch themed, but I like the solder soldier pun. So I feel like something was... Got the clackety clack. I do. I have a Keychron Q6 Max. Are we going to be doing Overwatch streams? I don't really do any PvP. I am an anxiety-riddled baby, and whenever I play a competitive game, I get really stressed out. So I usually stick to PvE games. Like I play Call of Duty, but only for zombies, right? So stuff like that. I want to play a lot of modded COD zombies, especially Black Ops 3. Okay, I feel like I'm just gonna quickly start the poll. Fanname, couplets, subwoofers. Okay. Okay, we have a poll. I feel like Solder 76 would be misleading for new fans. That is kind of my concern, yeah. Okay, it looks like we had 1 for puplets, 3 for subwoofers. I do really like subwoofers. I don't know, it's just funny. And plus, if I ever do, I would... It's kind of... If I do ever make music, which I would kind of like to do one day, I'd like to do some karaoke streams at some point. I feel like subwoofers is kind of good because there's kind of... Oh, wow, it's now... Oh, my God, there's 5 votes. Thank you. Well, thank you all for voting and taking this seriously. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I think subwoofers. It does sound more music-based. Falls to my knees in despair of the democracy. It does sound more music-based, and I would like to do music one day. I'd like to do karaoke streams. So I'm thinking... Fine, I'll have to do karaoke streams now, just because I gotta make it not misleading. Okay, so we have a fan name. We are Subwoofer, the Subwoofer Nation, the Subwoofer Army. What's up, Subwoofers? How you doing? How are the Subwoofers doing today? Let's go. This is great. Okay, all right, we got that. We need an art tag now. So we need a hashtag that people can use if they ever want to tweet out some fan art of me. I'm going to be real with you. I don't have any ideas for this. I really don't. At first I was like, oh, maybe paw prints, because it's like, doing great. Oh, thank you. At first I was like, maybe paw prints, because it's like a paw, because a dog, and then print. But then I was like, hashtag paw prints is like literally so generic, like other people are going to be using that. Wait, I have one for the meme tags. Sodatol. A little British for you. Oh, okay. Sodatol. I don't... Wait. Cats, I'm stupid. You have to explain the joke. I don't think I'm British enough. The Canadians have deviated so much from the code and canines. That is really cute. But it's not really an art tag. That is really cute, though. Oh, sod it all. Oh, wait. Oh, that's clever. Oh, you're clever. What the hell? That is clever. Code and canines. Like, aw, dang it. I do know the meaning of sod it all, but it took me a minute to put it together. It did. Like, aw, dang it. Canada's been too far removed from the monarchy. Probably a good thing. Yeah. There's gotta be like an art one, like even like solder print or something. I don't know, like a oh god, I'm struggling. Code and canines, maybe something with canine. For the best, I'm not even British real. Consider yourself blessed. Consider yourself blessed, cats. we can always come back to the art tag. I'm glad we all maybe circuit board. Ooh, okay. 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 Circuit boards. It's got to be art. There's got to be art somewhere in there. Art or drawing or like a canvas board but for soldering. ARF and art. That is really good. You got the ARF. You got fan in there. ARF and art. That is really good. That is really good. I'm quickly gonna go to the site formerly known as Twitter and see if anyone is using that. Because that actually is really good. I gotta go on my phone because ARF and art. Let's see. Or it really goes here. Solder paste printing. Yeah, okay, I can kind of solder paste printing. It is good. It's a little long, is my concern. ARF and art. Sorry. What if I do a hashtag? Hashtag ARF and art. No results. Okay, so it's not taken. It's not taken. That is good. Solder paste. Solder paste isn't really well, there is. There's like paste-based fluxes. I'm excited to do soldering streams. That'll be really fun. Right now, I'm leaning towards ARF and art. I think that is a really clever one. But if we can think of something clever, then we can absolutely go with it. But I think we've run through the intermission. I think we all want to get back to the Switch 2. So we'll keep that in the back of our minds as we play. Thermal paste. We do love thermal paste. Hey, you guys ever just drink the Flux sometimes? The Flux is so good. The Flux is so good. You got Flux. You got the what is it? The desoldering ribbon or whatever it's called. I hate that ribbon. I burn myself on it all the time. All right, we're back. We're back, gamers. ARF and art is good. It is a pretty good one. The rumble of the controller is created when magnets and electromagnets shift a weight. The rumble of older Nintendo controllers is created by... Oh, this is cool. Wait, I gotta get out of the way. Ah! I may or may not have snacked a bit of paste from time to time. You're so real for that. Okay, I can't get out of the way. It's created by a motor spinning a weight. When it comes to... Ah! Get me out of here! I'm just gonna read it to you. When it comes to Nintendo Switch HD Rumble and Nintendo Switch 2 HD Rumble, the weight isn't spinning, instead it vibrates side to side at a very high speed. Good for it. This is similar to how some trains use magnets to levitate. Let me just bend out of the way here. My model looks really wonky from this angle, allowing them to move at extremely high speeds. Vibrating the weight sideways makes it easier to rumble in various ways. Rumble is created using magnets and electromagnets. HD Rumble 2 is created by a weight vibrating sideways. Cool. Powerful Rumble. The Nintendo Switch 2 console's HD Rumble 2 feature has a range of intensity, for very weak vibrations, like a gentle touch, to much stronger vibrations. At maximum strength, the sensation will be much stronger than the HD Rumble on Nintendo Switch. It's difficult to communicate that, but it really is a lot stronger. I'd argue it's less precise, but it's a lot stronger. However, the strong vibrations won't be used the whole time you're playing a game. Rather, the powerful rumble is reserved for specific moments where it makes the most sense. Okay. The rumble can be very strong at maximum power, but it won't be constant. Cool. HD Rumble 2 is in your hands. Joy-Con 2 controllers rumble in your hands. They've been designed to transmit the sensation directly. You know what? Let me just quickly, I'm gonna go over to... No, wait, no. Let's go back to game capture. There we go. Let's do this. Yeah. I think my chat is a little too small to read, but that's fine. They've been designed to transmit the sensation directly, no matter how you're holding them. Oh, this is... Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is a cool little... Oh, wait. This is going to be important for tearing these things down. So, there's 3 main components. Yeah, there is. You can see a ridge. Okay. There's 3 main components, which means we might need to have, if you're doing a shell swap, 3 different components. That's kind of interesting. This is because the HD Rumble 2 parts are directly attached to the plastic on the back. Right, that was similar in the Switch 1, but they were kind of... Yeah, right? It's nice. It was kind of more of a, like a double-sided tape on the inside of there, connecting the Rumble motor. Also, the Rumble motor was really small in the Switch 1. Like, the thing is way smaller than you would expect. It looks like a piece of cereal, honestly. The parts being so close to where your hands are holding the controllers makes the vibrations easier to feel. They're attached to the plastic on the back signature. Okay, so you read the insights? Great. Alright, let's do the quiz. Let's do it. We're studying. I'm back in school. Insights quiz. HD Rumble. Alright. Question number 1. What part of the console is shown in the image? HD Rumble 2! That's what the quiz is about! How does the weight, it shakes from side to side. Speedrun. Question 3. Which of the following is true of the strength? It can be either strong or weak. Question 4. In what part of the HD they're attached to the plastic on the back? Done. Okay. Results. Boom. Perfect score. What can I say, chat? I'm just actually I'm sorry. What can I say, Subwoofers? I'm actually just the best. Not a sneaky quiz. Yeah, it's really not. You really know what comes down to the HD Rumble 2 now, eh? Canada reference! Holy shit! Canada reference! Let's fucking go, dude! Oh my god! Switch 2 Welcome Tour is confirmed to take place in Toronto? No way! Is she actually about to hit me with the Wagwan Crody? That's crazy. Alright, we did the quiz. Very fun. Let's go! Canada reference! What is this? Mouse foot upper. The mouse feet make it easier to slide the... Let's go! Canada! The mouse feet make it easier to slide the Joy-Con 2 controllers when you're using mouse controls. Dang, that makes so much sense, lol. I just want to say thank y'all for being here. I just really wanted to, like, get to hang out with people and, like, be able to interact with the chat and, like, meet new people, and to be able to do this on my first stream is really amazing, and I'm very lucky. So thank you. You are all the first Subwoofers. So wear that badge proudly. I'm very grateful to have you here. Yeah, let's keep, now that I got that cringe out of the way. Thanks for streaming. Oh, you're very welcome. I've always wanted to, and I'm glad I finally worked up the courage to. Oh, there's the tri-wing screw. Right up there. I can't jump that high, but you can lightly press these buttons to... I was worried I wouldn't be able to make it, so I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy you're here too. You can lightly press these buttons to detach the Joy-Con controllers from the console. Gotta get all the stamps. What's this person have to say? I read an insight that said you can play games that use a mouse in each hand. I wonder what sort of games were using a control scheme like that. Nintendo subtly plugging, Drive and, what's it called? Dragon Drive. It seems like there's a stamp at every main button. The sensors check the surface you're on and how they've moved. What's this? You can learn about the Joy-Con controller mouse sensors here. You'll discover how they ended up behaving like a mouse, their function beyond typical mice, and more. Yeah, I'm interested. We gotta fucking 100% this. Let's go. Good stream, great stream. Oh, thank you. Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. The Joy-Con 2 can be used as a mouse. This allows you to play games that are designed to be played with a cursor. That is pretty cool. Like, to see that, like, Civ is able to be played with this is pretty awesome. Oh, the fact that Metroid Prime can be played with a mouse? Dude, I remember playing Metroid Prime on the GameCube, and that controller scheme is scuffed. I don't know if any of you have played Metroid Prime on GameCube. The controller scheme is so scuffed. Because it's all mapped, moving and shooting is mapped to the left stick, because the C stick on the GameCube is terrible. So you move forward and backward by moving up and down, but you look left and right by looking left and right. So if you want to look up and down, you have to hold a shoulder button, the right button, and then you'll stop in place in order to look up and down. So it's a Mario Kart 8. Let's go. I'll probably stream. You can tell that I ramble, eh? I'll probably stream the new Mario Kart as well. I'd like to do that, but I think I'll probably focus on modded games first. I have a modded Wii U. My modded GameCube is currently out of commission. I wonder if they're gonna add pens and drawings features. That would be cool. Oh my god, can we get another U-Draw tablet for the Switch too? That girl better not come up again being like, I got more than you. Oh, she will. She will. I promise you, she's like actually our rival in this. Like, I feel like that's what Nintendo's doing. You might find it easier to hold a Joy-Con 2 like this. Mouse controls are only designed to be played with the cursor. It's a good thing I followed so much of the lead up to this console because I like just know all of this already. Pens and drawing features would be really cool. Like a U-Draw Feet tablet that was actually good would be really cool. I remember Nintendo plugging Art Academy hard in the Wii U era, and it was a good piece of software, but it was just too limited to really do anything professional with. I can certainly see Nintendo trying, and doing something very creative with a kind of drawing application, as they always do, but I don't think it will ever be professionally viable. I certainly think it'll be fun, though. Mice are typically designed to be used on desks or tables. Joy-Con 2 mouse controls, however, can be used on other surfaces such as your legs. They may vary depending. This means you don't always have to be near a desk or table. You can use the mouse even while sitting on a sofa. Handy. Mouse sensors. The mouse sensor is located on each Joy-Con 2 controller. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm looking at it. This one right here. Oh, okay. It's the... What's that upper one, then? The truth is, they're actually just black and white cameras with the resolution of just a handful of pixels. This is really interesting to me. I love this kind of stuff. Like, this game, I know it's like... it's fun to hate on the fact that they made me pay $15 for this, which is fair. That is a fair criticism. But I love this kind of stuff so much. Like, I'm so excited to be going through this. That's fewer pixels than the Nintendo Switch IR motion camera. Interesting. It's even fewer than the old Game Boy camera. A Game Boy camera reference in 2025. Let's go. So how are these cameras used? They check the surface they're on to see the direction and distance they've moved. Then that's translated into mouse movement. Fun fact, they can capture thousands of photos in a single second. The number may vary depending on the speed of motion. This allows the mouse to capture some very precise movement. They're black and white cameras, only a few pixels, they can capture thousands of photos. All you really need to read, it seems, are those last two, the things on the very last page, because those are what you're actually being quizzed on, it seems. Not just a mouse. When you're using the mouse controls, the Joy-Con 2 controller doesn't just act as a mouse. There's a host of other things it can do. For instance, the gyroscope and mouse can work together to determine which way and by how much you've turned something. That's sick. I don't know if you guys... That is really cool. I don't know if you're familiar. There was a DS game where you would put the DS on a mouse and you would drag the DS around as a mouse, and it would it acted as, like, I believe, a microscope. So it was like you were peering into, like, the world that was on your desk, and as you moved it around, it would like show you, like, oh, there's a little guy on the table there or whatever. That was sick, and this just made me think of it. This also makes me think of Pose Me. Can we get Pose Me again? Pose Me was sick. Honestly, all of the Wii Play games are kind of just based as hell, so... That means you can use the mouse to grab and rotate objects in certain games. I can see Mario Party using that well. Also, the mouse can work together with HD Rumble too. This lets you feel different kinds of rumble as you move the cursor around. And that's not all. Joy-Con 2 and Joy-Con 2 both have built-in mouse sensors, so two people can play with mouse controls, or you can control two mice at once, one in each hand. Oh, well, dang. What was that called? I'm gonna think of that until I remember it. Oh, God. Good question. Scott the Waz did a video talking about it in, he talked about it in Weird DS Accessories, I think was the video. I couldn't tell you the name of it. But it was... I don't know if the peripheral was made by Nintendo, thinking about it. It might have just been a third party. They can be used alongside the gyro, two rumble features, two players. Yep, okay. Let's do this quiz. Let's destroy this. Insights quiz. 4 questions. Let me just quickly check my my widgets just to make sure that they're not broken right now, because they sometimes just stop working. Um, yeah, no, my widgets totally crashed. They do that a lot, unfortunately. Let me just quit that, and then let me node index again, and start that back up. Why does it want me to log back in? I should have a token already. Okay. We're just gonna not use the widget. No, wait, no, we can use the widget. We can use the widget. Let me just quickly log back into my chat widget. I made this myself, so it's janky as hell. Let me just go into Firefox here. Log in. Close the window. Okay, now it should be working. Hopefully. I hope. Oh, you know that thing was calling down. Okay, good, it's working. Yeah, you see, I made my chat look like a little command prompt. It's based on the command prompt style I use, which at least I used on Arch, which is a plugin for fish, called Tide. So I styled it to look like it's a command prompt, in that style. But sorry, let's go back to the quiz. Question number 1. How can you play? In what way can you play games? By nibbling on cheese, by moving the cursor. Question number 2. Joy-Con don't have to be. You can even use them on your lap. Speedrunning this. Question 3. Which numbered area shows the mouse sensor 2? Question 4. What does the gyroscope allow you to do? You can rotate what you grab with the mouse. You can locate nearby sandwich shops. Man, I wish university was this easy. I took, I'm gonna dox myself. I took computer engineering. But I only took 2 years of it. Well, I took 2.5 years of it. But then oh god, I pressed the wrong button. Oh no, this is also the wrong button. But then I dropped out. Oh, I was trying to toggle my blush. That's what I was doing. Yeah, I can toggle the blush. Dang, I wish I could locate nearby sandwich shops with my Joy-Con knives. Remember that Wii app that you could order Domino's pizza from? I so wish they had something like that. It's just so funny to me. You know what's funny? You could probably get that running on a GameCube. Because architecturally, it's basically the same. And now with like the ETH2 GC, you could probably... I'm thinking about it. Anyway, yes, it was so funny, right? There's so many funny Domino's things. There's that, and then there's the Domino's Hatsune Miku app. Like, I don't know. Domino's marketing is just funny as hell. Mouse sensor insights quiz. Are you enjoying the insights quizzes? If you like, I can give you some very special insights. Damn! Oh my god, the flirting! Okay, what insights you got for me? You let me share... Oh, Metroid Dread download, let's go. You let me share my insights with you? Oh, I want them so bad. Perfect! You can actually use mouse controls on the Nintendo Switch 2 home menu. Wait, actually? Oh yeah, look at that! Oh! Ah, look at that! That is so cute. Fire Emblem Three Houses is the greatest game ever made. And that's just a fact. There's so much more to discover about the Switch 2. I hope you'll take the time to find it all. Well, thank you. Let's get all these stamps. Magnetic connector. This mechanism attaches the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the console. Cool. What is this? Sync button. Cool. Wow, I had no idea the buttons were made out of steel. Yeah, so the buttons are made out of steel, and that's what magnetizes. That's what's actually magnetized. SR button. Cool. Is there one for this? Mouse foot, right? Yeah. Alright, another quiz. Yeah, I'm interested. Magnetic connector. Oh, he's probably about to tell you the fun fact I just told. NBC got some Riz going, right? Oh my god. Unfortunately, my model cannot mew. Oh wait, I can do this. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Oh. Sin City wasn't made for ya. I don't know, man. Oh wait, I have another toggle to show off while I'm here, while we're talking about the model. Check this out. Boom! I have a ball toggle. So I have my widgets set up so that when they actually work, which isn't often, you can, if you send a super chat, which aren't enabled right now because I don't have monetization, if you send a super chat, then with exclamation mark bald in it, then it will turn my model bald. So I have that working, but I don't have it like it's so cursed, dude. I'm putting my hair back. I need the wiry hoge is like my best feature. I am nothing without my wiry hoge. Simply wig snatched. It really did. Press the release buttons and they'll come off. You're able to detach them even if the console's in the dock. Northern Lion coded, I feel. I'm not familiar with Northern Lion. You're able to detach them. I'm from Canada, so I'm a northern dog. Real. What's more, you can attach each one with a single hand. To attach them, simply bring them near the console. They're easy to both detach and attach. They can be attached and detached in an instant. Joy-Con 2 attached magnetically. Did you know how the Joy-Con 2 controller is attached to the console? They use magnets! Magnets, bitch! That was a Breaking Bad reference. If we ever seen Breaking Bad. Did you know you have rights? That was a Breaking Bad reference. Unlike Nintendo Switch, there is no locking mechanism to prevent the controllers from being detached. They only keep them connected. The only thing keeping them connected is the force of the magnets. So yeah, you can see that it's the SR and SL buttons that are actually being magnetized because they're made of steel. So that's cool. The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached using magnets. They're attached only through magnetic force. They can be attached backwards. What? Each controller can be attached to the opposite side of the console. Oh. They can even be attached backwards. What the Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're doing this. We are for sure doing this right now. This is so dumb, actually. Okay, let me go to full screen and then let me turn on my hand cam. Okay, here it is. So this is attached properly. For lefties, maybe. That's actually a good point. And then, yeah, it's on. This is so cursed. Yeah, look at that, Nintendo Switch 2. And then you can put them on the other side. Oh wait, no, that's correct. So I'll put the blue into the red, and I'll put the red into the blue, and now we have the upside down switch. Wait, oh, it says something. Wait, is the controller paired? Pairing controllers wirelessly. Is the controller? Oh, okay. It's just it's confused because it's trying to it seems that it doesn't actually pair properly, so it's still using wireless mode. It appears. Well, that was a fun little tidbit. While I have this out, let's just try to use my Pro controller. So let's hold the sync button. Look at that. Wow, that was fast. That was crazy fast. So yeah, now we're using the Pro controller. So let's put this in the dock. Okay. We should be back shortly. Oh, here we are. Okay, good. We're back. Let's go to large window. Okay. However, this orientation is not recommended. Yeah, probably not. They won't charge when attached this way. Yeah, it seemed like they were using wireless mode. They can be attached on the side or even backwards. Why? Where are the magnets? The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the Nintendo Switch 2 console magnetically. But just where are these magnets? Well, they're on the main body of the console. The Joy-Con 2 controllers don't have any magnets that attach to the console. The SL and SR buttons are made of steel. The magnets on the console attract the SL and SR buttons. You see, I knew that one. I knew that. I'm smart. Let's do it. I use the Nintendo Today app. Magnetic connectors volume 1. Yeah, so for lefties, I don't know. I really don't know why. I feel like it's just the way it was. I feel like perhaps I'm gonna pull this out again. Go to full screen app. Let me turn this off. So looking at it, if the you can see that the connection port is center aligned, which is why it's able to do that. If this wasn't center aligned and you went to put this on incorrectly, then in theory, the magnets might be attracting it, and that would put undue strain on this connector. So instead, they just made it so if you put it in the rails, you cannot push in on the connector. It just snaps in. I imagine that's why they did that. Let's go back. Ah, Callie! Sorry, Callie started falling. Go back to large window. Okay, which of the following is used to detach the release buttons? Telekinesis. Question number 2. Which of the following is used to attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the Nintendo Switch 2 console? Magnets. Love. Question 3. In which ways can the Joy-Con 2 controllers all of the above? Question 4. Where are the magnets? They're in the console. Yeah. Yeah, because the controller just has steel buttons. So. Results. Boom. Perfect score. What can I say? What a legend. You got them all correct. You really know the ins and outs now, don't you? I'm kind of the best. Oh, seriously? I have to run all the way back now? Okay. Alright, we're running. Area F. We can't go down there yet. Okay. Is there a... Aha! I knew it. I knew there'd be a stamp. We're missing a couple stamps, actually, which is interesting. There... Oh, an L and ZL button, right? There's gotta be a ZL here. There it is. There seems to be one for every main feature of the controller. So... We got one for each of these buttons. Do we have one for the stick? Ho, 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 ho. Left stick, there we go. We got one for each of these face buttons. Oh, capture button. Okay, and then there's one we're missing. But where could it be? Oh, aren't I supposed to give the glasses to this person? Lost and found desk. Oh yeah, here's the glasses. Thanks for turning this in. Find it, bring it to me. Okay. So... We're still missing a stamp, because we have 17 out of 18. And it doesn't seem that the tri-wing screw is it. Where's this last stamp? I'm exhausting all of the features of this console. We got the minus button, right? Yeah, we got the minus button. The player indicator? Where is the last stamp? The run back, right? Where is the last stamp? Is it here? Oh, it is the player LED. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got all the stamps. Look at that. Oh, and that's how you have to do the stamp rally to progress. That's interesting. Okay. The run, we're running. I love this game. This is great. This is so worth the $15 for me. It's not even funny. Like, I'm so here for it. Did you get all the stamps? I did. You got every last one. Head on through. It'll be a little slippery, so watch your step. Oh, here it is, baby. The Nintendo Switch 2 console area. Oh, it is slippery. Oh, no. Oh, dude, this is brutal. Oh, but that's kind of cute. Look at that. Okay. The X map is real handy, huh? You can pick any of the exhibits you visit before in fast travel. Alright. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh! Ahahaha! Progress. We have a, Yep, there's a percentage indicator. So we're gonna have to do it. So we have a soccer game? You'll need to spot the difference between pairs of videos. Get ready for the child boss battle! Time for platforming. Get ready for the... I snorted, I'm sorry. I'm ready for the child boss battle. We call the rate at which it changes the frame rate, which is measured in frames per second or FPS. The higher the frame rate, the smoother the game will look. Nintendo Switch 2 can reach up to 120 FPS. Can you tell the smoothness of 120 FPS apart from the other frame rates? So this is funny. I have a 60 Hz monitor. Out of range. Yeah, it just, you guys can't see it, but on my monitor it literally says out of range. You have to have a 120 Hz display to play this game. That's crazy. Huh. It requires stick and button controls. Yeah, okay. This is, guess the rate that the pictures are changing at. My monitor is freaking out right now. It is not happy. I'm gonna say 20. Okay, question 2. Look carefully. 30. Okay, this is a scuffed game. Guess the frame rate? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, I have a 60 Hz monitor. Holy shit, that was fast. I'm gonna say 120. I have a 60 Hz monitor because I'm bad at video games. You have no idea how much money you can save just by getting a 60 Hz monitor. I have a 4K 60 Hz. Oh yeah, no, but my display is displaying, my display is displaying 60 and the stream is 30. So you guys are seeing 30 FPS no matter what you do. You guys are seeing 30 FPS. I'm seeing 60 FPS. The game is trying to display 120 FPS. This game is scuffed to shit. This is really bad. Question 4. Look carefully. That was kind of... I'm gonna say 60. I was correct. I'm gonna be real, I'm guessing at this point. Next. Question 5. Look carefully. Okay, that seemed fast. I'm my luck is insane. Question 6, look carefully. I'm gonna say 60. Wrong! Damn it, I got 5 out of 6. Oh, but that still counts for both medals, thank God. No, I'm done. We're not doing that again. Yeah, you guys see 30 FPS. You guys see 30 FPS. I see 60 FPS. The game is trying to display 120. It's a mess. You're quite the discerning individual to have seen 120 FPS. I didn't. I'm just lucky. Looks like part 2 is available. I don't intend on doing that anytime soon. So you clear medals for new games. That really just pumped up. Is there a, what is this? The left speaker. Okay. I see 1200 FPS. You're actually goated. Cat's goated as usual. It's crazy. What is this quiz on? You'll learn all about the console screen. You'll learn how smooth the display rate is, as well as concepts like high dynamic range, variable refresh rate, 120 Hz, and more. That's right. I know all of it. Is the Switch screen 120 Hz? I think the Switch screen might be 60 Hz. I'm not sure. I guess we're about to find out. Doesn't that just sound fascinating? It does. Let's find out what the frame rate of the Switch screen is. Crisp and detailed screen. You could zoom in really close to the Switch 2 console screen. You'd see it's made up of a lot of little dots. There are 1920 horizontally and 1080 vertically. We're gamers. We do be gaming. Subwoofer Nation, rise up. This is also called 1920 by 1080 resolution. That's 2.25 times the resolution of the Nintendo Switch console. Yeah, the Switch was 720, I think. In fact, it's the highest resolution ever used on a Nintendo console. Damn. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. As for the size of the pixels, they're the smallest of any Nintendo console to date. Having the most pixels and the smallest pixels provides a crisper, more detailed screen. Text is made up of 1920 by... Okay, so it's a 1080p screen. Bright light. Oh, it's this HDR. You might have noticed already, but the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen can emit some very bright light. You could also say this screen is HDR compatible. HDR here stands for High Dynamic Range. You see, I knew that. I'm the modded Doggirl. I'm the modded Doggirl. I know these things. I'm smart. Nintendo Switch console has approximately 16.77 million different types of light and color. Meanwhile, the Switch 2 console can use hundreds of millions of different types of light and color. In games that support HDR, it's now possible to display bright, intense light. Here's a non-HDR image. This is what happens when HDR is used. Okay, so you guys probably aren't seeing much of a difference because I don't stream in HDR. I do have an HDR monitor, so it is a lot brighter for me. It's a lot brighter. It looks, modded Doggirl. Would you say you're a mogger? Wait, let me do the... Yeah. Sin City wasn't made for you. I'm sorry. Anyway, in non-HDR image, there's very little difference in brightness between the modes. There's little difference on stream. Yeah, okay. Meanwhile, in HDR, the brighter areas can shine very brightly, while the darker parts remain unchanged. Not too much. Valid. Yeah, I'm not streaming in HDR, so I really don't... We took care not to make it too bright. It can display hundreds of millions of different colors. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to know that. Smooth movement. Just like WarioWare, the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen can change images at high speeds. Oh, there you go. I guess that's our answer. 120 Hz is the refresh rate of the console. So yeah, you would be able to play that mini game in handheld mode if you don't have a 60 Hz display, like myself. I think my TV is also... My TV is probably like 24 Hz. So we say that the screen is 120 Hz compatible. The faster the pictures change, the smoother the movement will appear. Nintendo Switch console screen changes images up to 60 times per second. So a rate of 120 times per second will mean that the movement looks twice as smooth. The image shown is just an example, but for games that support 120 Hz, most movements will appear smoother. Using the right stick to look around will feel smoother, and scrolling the screen will look smoother. But that's not the only benefit of playing games that support 120 Hz. Oh, I gotta take a breath. The world appears to you 1 out of 120th of a second faster, which could give you an advantage during very intense gameplay. It's true. People who are... I feel like competitive games are like skateboarding in that you have to be like very young to actually be competitively viable. Like in pro gaming, like people age out of pro gaming at like 19, and you always see like 12-year-olds taking skateboarding competitions. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, I'm gonna dox myself here. I'm 26. That's right, Chad, I'm old. I'm a hag. We're hag maxing. And it's like, I'm already too old. I'm already too old to be a pro gamer, chat. It's sad. The world appears to you 1/120th of a second faster, which could give you an advantage in very intense gameplay. Images can be changed up to 120 times per second. Yep, it do be like that. Movement is smooth in 120 Hz compatible games. Less choppy. 25 is the age gamers get washed. Real. That's so real, unfortunately. Here's another thing about the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen. It can make games feel less choppy. You could also say the screen is VRR compatible. VRR is short for variable refresh rate. Ah, I knew that. You see, I don't know, the granny gamer got some wins. I did! That's fair! You know what? You're right. I suppose my gaming prowess speaks for itself. When you're playing a game and a lot of characters appear on the screen, okay, like So, you know, Pokemon Scarlet. The frame rate can become choppy, Pokemon Scarlet. Here's what's happening. It takes a little longer than normal to draw each picture. Because of this, the pictures aren't ready in time for when they're meant to be updated on the screen. So the image has been changing 60 times every second. Even a slight delay would skew the timing. Suddenly, the pictures would update at half the rate, only 30 times per second. You can see why a game might feel choppy. So in games that support VRR, the updated rate can be changed on the fly to match the image completion rate. If it takes a little longer to draw the image, the update rate can be changed to 55 times per second. Dang, shots fired. I personally really enjoyed Pokemon Scarlet, but its technical issues are obvious and unavoidable when criticizing the game. And I don't think it's Game Freak's fault. I mean, it is. But I think they're in a situation where the Pokemon Company owns the IP, and the Pokemon Company just wants a game, some big tentpole out every year. And with the rising demands of modern consoles, Game Freak is just not able, no team of developers is able to keep up with that. And frankly, they don't need to, because the Pokemon Company would rather just release a game that's unfinished and choppy, because they're gonna make all the money off of the merchandise. Like, the games are just an investment to them so that they can start selling merch. So I don't think it's fair to blame Game Freak for it, but, you know, objectively criticizing the game, like, you can't avoid the fact that the frame rate is atrocious. It's still bad on the Switch, too. I was playing it earlier. Anyway, that's my take on that. This is better than suddenly dropping to half the rate, so it feels less likely to feel choppy. This means that all games that some players find VRR-compatible games... That means that some players find VRR-compatible games comfortable to play. The screen's VRR compatibility help you reduce choppiness. When the idea of the IP pays for the game already. Well, exactly, right? Like, so it doesn't... Like, to the Pokemon Company, like, Game Freak could be like, hey, we need more time. And the Pokemon Company's like, we're gonna make, like, $1 bajillion regardless of if we gave you another 3 months to polish up this game. Let's just put the game out. You know? So. Touchscreen. Touch the cow. Do it now. The Nintendo Switch 2 console screen does more than just display images. It's also a touchscreen that you can use with your fingers. It's designed to recognize where you touch the screen. When you're touching with 2 fingers, it can tell if your fingers are... Okami downloaded. Are close together or far apart. This all might be familiar already, but there's a little more to this. The Switch 2 console's touchscreen can tell the position of up to 10 fingers at the same time, taking tips from Bethesda. Real. It's a touchscreen. You can recommend 10 points when you're touching with your fingers. That's really cool, actually. Great, you read all the insights. Oh my god, it's so slippery. Alright, let's do it. Insights quiz. Console screen. Volume 1. Question 1. Nintendo is lots of tiny bits. What are they called? Pixels. Wait, rhythm games are gonna go hard. Oh, for sure. And I imagine some of them will hopefully use the mouse. I think using the mouse on a rhythm game would actually be kind of sick. And I don't know. I feel like someone can... What can the console screen display by bright light? Yeah, rhythm games, especially in 120 hertz. Like, what is the maximum number of times 120? Which feature makes it less choppy? VRR. Jackbox Party Pack 4 downloaded. Let's go, chat. How many points can be tracked on the Switch 2 console's touchscreen at a time? 10. Osu on Switch 2. Wait! Cats, you're so real for that. You're right. I hadn't even thought of that. The Switch 2 is actually kind of a goated console to play Osu on. Like, I feel like the install base of Osu and the Switch 2 are already, like, have a pretty big overlap. Yeah, this would be a sick console for Osu, especially just not having Osu locked to my PC would be kind of sick. Maybe I could stream some Osu, actually. That'd be kind of fun. I plan on streaming Clone Hero. That is a game I plan on streaming, especially because it has a lot of user-created content. I think any game with a lot of user-created content is something I probably want to stream, just like, you know, brand synergy or whatever. Osu Pro's gonna go crazy in this, right? I'm avoiding talking to people now, but it's like... They never say anything interesting. Speak. Okay, air intake. Project Diva on Switch 2. Let's go. Oh, there's a Phillips screw. What is this? Oh, USB-C port. Hi. Can't stop thinking about that staff member who talked like a poet. My hands continued to tremble as I handed the controllers back. That's kind of a lot. Speaking of hands trembling at a tech demo, where's our arch rival? Okay, that's a fair point. We gotta look for her. I don't see the dark child anywhere. Could have worded that maybe a little differently, but yeah, I get what you're going for. I don't see the dark child. You can learn about the speakers here. You'll discover how they make sound, their inner workings, and more. You want to know the insights? I'm interested. Cool. Then I'm gonna hit you with the concert speaker insights, okay? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this out of the way. I had a speech impediment as a kid, so sometimes I'll say R's as W's. I couldn't talk until I was like 10 because I had apraxia or something. So sometimes I just say R's as W. Hell yeah, I walked into that one. Tightly sealed box. I'm not gonna make the joke I'm about. Am I gonna make the joke I'm about to make? No, I'm not gonna make the joke. The joke writes itself. The Nintendo Switch 2 speaker parts haven't actually changed. They're the same speaker parts that were used in the Nintendo Switch OLED model, but they function a little better on the Switch 2 console. They produce better sound. This is because they're placed in a box. We made sure that all sides of the box were tightly sealed except for the front. If there's a gap where sound can leak out, it may cancel out the sound from the front and come out mumbled. The sound may be distorted and not come out as intended. Even though the console uses the same speaker parts as before, the tightly sealed gaps around them make the sounds come out more accurately. They're housed in a box, it's tightly sealed except at the front. Alright, what now? It's cushioned! Sheep's wool, baby. If you look at a box containing the Switch 2 speaker parts, you'll see there are spongy cushions attached to the top and bottom. This is really cool, getting to see the cutouts. They firmly sandwich the box. Because of this, other parts won't shake around along with the box. The other parts that end up shaking, the sound would get muddied and wouldn't come out as intended. It's sandwiched by cushions. I also do that. I pronounce library as library if I'm speaking... Library if I'm speaking too fast. Yeah! Yeah, I do this. Yeah! Look at us. Look at us, library gang. Let's go. Subwoofer Nation. Let's go. Speakers are parts that turn sound data into sound. But when that sound enters your ears, for various reasons, it doesn't sound exactly like the original data. On the Nintendo Switch 2 console, in order to make the sound close to the original data, we edit the sound that's played through the speakers. We recorded and analyzed the sound of the speakers. What does it say on... What? Lol. Holy... Oh, I think my widgets crashed again. Yeah, they did. Okay, it's fine. You know what? Let's start the widgets and let's not log into Google this time. Okay. So now it's just gonna... Yeah, okay, fine. We'll do full screen app. Oh, this is my hand cam. One sec. Okay, we're back. We recorded and analyzed the sound of the speakers and calculated how to... Let me move myself over here, and now we'll be able to read these, and calculated how to edit sound in advance. Nintendo Switch 2 has a faster computer. As such, it's able to process sound potito and tomato to me. Oh, okay. As such, it's able to process sounds in higher quality. By the way, the Nintendo Switch 2 speakers are designed to fit as tightly as possible inside the console. Because of this, they actually slope diagonally downward a little. Right, okay, I can see that. But by editing the sound, we managed to make it sound as if the speakers are facing forward. Oh, that's cool. Speakers slope. Okay. I'll take your quiz. Let's do it. Alright, let's see. Question 1. What is it about the box? It's tightly sealed on all sides. Speech impediment gang gang, let's go. The box that houses the speakers on which Nintendo Switch 2 console. It's sandwiched by which cushions. Thin slices of bread. Question 3. Which direction do they point? They point diagonally downward. Done. Okay. Yeah, these quizzes are really easy. But I suppose, like, if they were hard, this game would be... All these games, they're making us learn. Learning is fun. I want this channel to be educational. Unironically, I do want this channel to be kind of educational. I'd like to make lots of tutorials on programming and maybe live 2D modeling and maybe making, like, you know, like doing soldering. I'd love to do like project tutorials and mod tutorials. So we're all about learning here. The subwoofers love learning. That's our thing. We're gonna be so smart. Our brains are so big. It's gonna be crazy. We need those New Game Plus quizzes, right? I love learning. My brain is fried right now, though. That's okay. I'll do the learning. I'll do the learning, and you can just come along for the journey. This is fun. Ooh. A stamp. Touchscreen. Cool. My blade is a plastic salad spinner right now. You're so real for that. Oh, we get to do a demo. You'll try out the HDR experience. Okay, this is not gonna come through on stream at all. But we're gonna do this anyway, I guess. Experience the difference in brightness. Requires stick and buttons. Alright. So, set off some fireworks. Okay, toggle HDR and SDR. So this is HDR. Okay, this is SDR. I can see the brightness difference. I don't know if it comes through on... Wow, it's very subtle on stream. Toggle it 5 times while paused. Okay. Pause the fireworks 3 times. Oh, does that not count? Why does that not count? Oh, okay, that counted, okay. See Nintendo Switch 2 light up the sky. Do I just have to, like, literally butterfly click? Oh, is that it? Is that the one? Nintendo Switch 2. Woo, we did it! Well done! Alright. It's only noticeable if you look at the dark of the sky. Honestly, that's where I noticed it the most as well, even with an actual HDR display. Like, I'd like to stream HDR. But I need a capture card that... Well, A, I need a capture card that can do it. And B, my computer struggles quite a bit at any more than A, 1080p. So my computer is struggling kind of a bit with things, but... oh, we can go down there. Let's see. Specs. Specs. I don't have a command for this. PC specs. I have a 2060 Super with a i7 6700K. It's a Coffee Lake. Look, there's like... Look, I can just tell you the specs. I got 16 gigs of RAM, DDR4, a Coffee Lake i7 6700K, an RTX 2060 Super, on a Asus Prime Z370A motherboard. Yeah. So I can make the bot work, but it keeps crashing, so I need to deal with that. I never thought we'd get to take a look around somewhere like this. I'm going to check out every inch of this place, corner to corner, top to bottom. That guy is very dramatic about this whole thing. Oh, stamp. Noted, noted. Thank you. I will try to add that to the, I'll make a little chat bot with chat commands. Ooh, that could be a stream. That could be a stream, eh? Programming a chatbot for YouTube. Stream ideas. Thank you, CJs. We got a stream idea from you. We're gonna be streaming some programming, some Node.js. That'll be fun. And we'll all be learning. Okay. Oh, another demo. You can try the Super Mario Bros. Demo. The 4K image of the Nintendo Switch 2 console right now is made up of lots of different... How did you start programming? I took computer science in high school, and I really enjoyed it. I loved my teacher. He was a great guy. And we learned entirely on a language called Turing, which is a really, really not powerful language. It's not great. But I had so much fun in that class. And I found that programming was very much a creative outlet for me because I couldn't draw or anything. So it was kind of a way for me to create stuff. So, damn, I'm so jealous. I'm almost entirely self-taught. Like, I only learned Turing from computer science class. Everything else, JavaScript, we had a ton of music and art. Okay. Everything else, every other language I've learned, which are mainly Java, JavaScript, HTML. HTML doesn't really count, but I mostly use Java and JavaScript. Turing, Cats knows Turing, let's go. Every other language I've learned entirely self-taught. So it's absolutely, I also know a little bit of C, but I did get C from my computer engineering degree, that I didn't finish, but I did do some C in that. But you can absolutely learn online. I learned how to solder online. I learned how to draw online. I learned how to rig a live 2D model online. I learned how to program online. YouTube tutorials really, like, you can learn so much from them, which is part of why I want to make some, just because I've learned so much from them, and I feel like it'd be cool to be able to give back. I'm hoping I can learn again with your streams. Oh, well, that would be so much fun. I would love to be able to teach people, because I think about my teacher back in computer science class and how grateful I am to him. And I think I'd like to, I'd like to do that for someone else. So that would be fun. But, yeah, CJs, you absolutely don't need a formal education to learn to program. I find the best way to learn something is to just choose a project that you want to do, even if it's stupid and completely unattainable. Like, you don't have to finish a project, because just in trying, you're gonna learn something, right? Like these string widgets, for example. I had to relearn Node.js because I wanted to make those string widgets. So you slowly, you come across problems. Oh, I don't know how to connect to an API without a wrapper that already exists. Oh, I learned how to use WebSocket.js, right? Like, you look it up, you find out what you can use, and then you read the documentation, and you kind of piece it all together. So it's not something that you need a formal education. Just choose something that you want to make and start trying to make it. And even if you don't manage to make it in the end, the goal is to learn, right? So, I don't know, learning is fun. I love learning. One look at World 1 tells you all you need to know. Super Mario Bros. 4K 1-to-1 demo. Okay, let's try this. So it sounds like it's going to be literally displaying it at the smallest resolution it possibly can while still being full res. 256 pixels. Bro, what? This is sick! Wait, yo! Okay, hold on, let me move my model. This is it! Oh, this is so cool. So this is at full resolution because it's running in 4K. Oh, and it actually shows the full... Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. You actually can't run backwards. So it is actually emulating and moving the screen, so you can't run backwards. It's just drawing everything ahead of itself. That's kind of cool. This is so cute. Yeah, this is awesome. You're about to see how bad I am at Mario Bros. It's just so slippery is the thing about Mario 1. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, come on. There we go. You see, I'm still good at Mario 1. This is a game from back dang that takes me back in the Nintendo 64 level of back. I was a GameCube baby, so NES is long before my time. N64 is only a little before my time. So my first console was like my mom's PS1, or PSX or whatever. Can I enter one of these pipes? Okay, well, not that one clearly. No? Okay. I was supposed to enter a pipe! No! Aw, damn. Complete the course this Fire Mario. Oh, okay, we're doing it again. Alright. We gotta enter a pipe this time. I'm sure you all read the Super Mario Maker book about the creation of this level. It was designed so that you would run through here, see the Goomba, and jump. And in jumping over the Goomba, you would hit your head on this block, revealing the mushroom. So the idea was that you would reveal the, you would instinctually jump out over the Goomba to avoid it, and that would teach you about how hitting blocks from underneath works. So, oh, I'm supposed to go through a pipe. Motherfucker, I forgot about that already. Yeah, my uncle's N64 was my first console. I still never beat GoldenEye. Aw, there's some games from my childhood that... Excuse me. It's fun to go back through and try to beat now that you're, like, older, right? I remember as a kid, my cousin talked to me a lot about, we played Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, and he talked a lot about beating the Pit of 100 Trials. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe you did that. Like, I'll never be able to do that. And then I did it. When I got older, I went back and did it. I know they just remade Thousand Year Door. I forgot to go through a pipe again. I was talking, sorry. I know they remade Thousand Year Door, and they added a second boss to the Pit of 100 Trials, so you have to do it twice. I think they added... Actually, I won't spoil it, but... Because Thousand Year Door is an amazing game that you should definitely play, but... oh my god, I need to go through a fucking pipe. Is it this one? There we go, finally. Oh, look at this! Oh, that is so cute. Oh, that is so cute. I remember my cousin, talking about the nostalgia, looking back on this, we thought it impossible and beating them. Yeah, right? Like, I never imagined, like, he had told me, my cousin was like, I heard that there's a golden dragon at the bottom of the Pit of 100 Trials, and I was like, whoa, a golden dragon. It's not a golden dragon. I won't spoil what it is, but it's not a golden dragon, so... But later in life, I found out what it was. So I'm gonna be real, I have no idea where the 1-up is on this level. So any help would be appreciated. Oh, motherfucker. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Oh, why'd I do that? Well, is it in here? Is it like... No? Okay. Alright. I don't know where the 1-up is. Okay, we're gonna find this 1-up. It's probably an invisible block. Is it? Shit, I hope it's not. Experience. I gotta hand it to my gamer card. I don't know where the 1-up is either. Yeah! I feel like it might be in one of those, in one of the blocks towards the, my text tone is, Hatsune Miku saying Domino's Pizza. Which makes me hungry for Domino's, but... Oh! Motherfucker. I feel like it's in, like, this edge one. I feel like I shouldn't have broken that block. I feel like it's in this edge one. I really do. Come on. Is your card finally here? Oh, hey! Oh my god, it's you! What's up, dude? I'm not sure what you mean by card. Is your card finally here? But we are... Yo, dude, we're gaming. We're gaming so hard right now. Sagar, any chance you know where the, where the one-up mushroom is on Mario Bros. World 1-1? Any chance you know? Because I might be about to give up. Oh, a star! Is there an invisible block up here? No? 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 Is it in one of these? No? Where the fuck is... No, okay. Alright, I appreciate you. God damn, okay, I might be about to give up on this. Hold on, let's see. Invisible block? Invisible block? No? But I think you're right, Cats, that it's an invisible block. Yeah, alright, I think we'll come back to this. I think we've played through this enough times. It's good to see you, Sagar. Thanks for coming. Alright, we're done. We're done here. We're done here. That was a fun demo. Come and have a go whenever you want. Alright, I will. There's gotta be a... Yeah, what is this thing? Brightness sensor. Oh, okay. Cool. It's fun learning what everything is. Let's see. Volume buttons. Surely there's a power button one, right? Yeah, there we go. Power button. Okay. You can just zoom right along. Screw. Fan vents. Air vent, sorry. USB-C. You can also connect the camera. I did not get the camera. Audio jack. 2 more quizzes. Holy shit. Game card slot. Okay. Microphone? Yep. Can also remove background noise. Very cool. Let's just quickly run around here and see. There's another quiz. There's a lot of fucking quizzes, dude. Anything here? Oh, cool. Speaker right. Cool. Okay. Because we gotta find all of these. I love stamp rallies, right? Air intake lower. Okay. And then we got that one already. Okay, so let's go over here. No, not to area L. We want to go to... Okay, we want to go down here. Stamp rallies are a lot of fun. I've never done one, which is a shame. I went to Anime North this year. And I know they had a stamp rally, but I didn't do it. But also there's like 19 billion things to do at Anime North. So it's like... I don't know. I didn't really have a ton of time. There's so many quizzes in this area. We can now go to Area C. But first... Missing item! We got a book. Okay. Very cool. Oh. Lordy B, 703. I'm still having fun, but that just proves that this game is like... I'm so jealous of the Animal Crossing Aquarium stamp rallies. Right? Oh, they're so cute. I would do anything to get to live on my Animal Crossing island. It'd be fun to show that off on stream, actually. My Animal Crossing island. I do love Animal Crossing. You got every last one. Stamp rally, but you get them stamped on a wooden sword. Yeah, like Epcot. Remember Epcot at Disney World? And you got the some artists at cons will go together and do stamp rallies. And if you get art, if you get them all. Oh, that's sick! I just got oh wow, you have to go all the way around to... Oh, okay, that's cute. I just got some of my first art prints for the first time. I got one of, please don't overexert yourself, turn in only a single lost item at a time. Oh, seriously? Well, it's time to use the fast travel. There's probably one of these in each area, I'm guessing. What was I saying? Yeah, I got some prints. I got a print of Nimmy, a print of Callie, and a print of Doobie. So I had a lot of fun. And then I got a GameCube print. So I have all them hanging up next to my setup, which I really like, so. Plus button. Okay, collecting the stamps is kind of addicting. It's just basically one for every feature. R button, ZR button. Perfect. Then there's probably going to be one for each of these. X. Boop. A. Boop. B. My Animal Crossing island is kind of scuffed. I kept changing. I overhauled it like twice, and in the process, I kind of like it never really got to be all it could be because I kept changing it. NFC touchpoint. You can scan an amiibo by holding it here. Oh, that's cool. Okay. What is this? You need 1 medal to play this game. Guess the angle, including hints. What the hell is this? I'm sorry, what? Use the system in either... Wait, what? Hold on. What is this game asking me to do? Wait, let me put on hand cam. Okay, we're on the hand cam. Okay. Use the system in either tabletop or handheld mode. Okay, what the hell am I supposed to do? Guess the angle, including hints. Okay. It's very hard to just... The brightness is kind of... Oh, my model lost tracking. Okay, there we go. Let me just move to the side a bit. Okay. Okay. This exhibit requires touch controls. Prop up the console with the stand. Oh yeah, the stand is firm as hell. Like, it is sturdy. Okay. Setup. Prop up the console with the stand. Okay. This is so weird. They're really getting your $10 worth money. Woof. Woof. Bye, Omniverse. Well, time for me to go to work. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciated having you. Match the angle. Oh, 65 degrees. This is actually the game. This is actually the game. Oh my god. This is wild. I was off by 4 degrees. I got 69. Nice. Question number 2. Match the angle. 30 degrees. Okay. I was at 25 degrees. I was off by 5. Alright. It's alright. It's alright. Question 3. Match the angle. 60 degrees. Okay, ready. Let's see. 54. I was off by 6. Okay, pretty good. This is the weirdest minigame idea. Can you imagine? Can you imagine your boss coming to you and being like, we need a minigame based on the kickstand of the console? What? Alright, we got both the medals, so I'm happy. Let's plug this back in. That is wild. That is actually crazy. I've never seen such amazing angling. I'm a fisherwoman, what can I say? Aha, there's part 2. Alright. Another minigame. Looks like you've got at least 4 medals. Step into introducing Speed Maze Long Race. I mean, if they're working on a salary, fair point. Well said. You got the hang of mouse controls yet? Yeah, they let you zip all over the place. Try not to hit electrified walls. Move quickly and carefully. Get in the hole. Reaching the goal is pretty tough, and getting the clear medal's even tougher. Would you like to play? Yeah, I would. Sounds like I'm going to need the Joy-Con. Let me put this into large and small window. My widgets aren't really working right now, but that's fine. Let's put the strap on. Strap on. Okay. Alright. Hurry to the goal without touching the sides. Okay. 3, 2, 1. This is literally how Hanzo means practice. That's crazy. 4.9 seconds. You have to be so fast. What? Damn. Okay, I'm literally just gonna zoom. 1 point. Let's go, dude. I'm goated. I'm literally fucking goated. I'm literally the best. Oh my god. Cool. My eyes couldn't even keep up. Okay, what's next? Looks like part 2 is available. Do I have 7 medals? I have 12. Let's go. Alright, we're doing another one. You also need to zig and zag. Would you like to try it? I'd love to try it. Up and down. Okay. I have to beat 3.5 seconds. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Okay. My bad, my bad. Damn. I gotta go so... You gotta go so... You gotta go so fast. Oh, that was it! That was the run! Okay, I'm not doing good. I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this. Okay, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Boom. Can you use your finger? Oh! That would make this a lot easier. I don't think so, though. It sounds like it needs the mouse controls. Speed Mace 2, up and down. We got both medals. Woo! That was amazing. My eyes couldn't even keep up. You were winding up and down passages like a yo-yo on a deadline. And here's part 3 with requiring 42, so... Let's see what this demo is. Let's do the... I'm gonna skip some of the quizzes, just because I feel like the minigames are more interesting, and we can come back to them another time. You'll hear the sounds the Joy-Con controllers can make. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold up my Joy-Con to the microphone, I think, to get this to work properly. Oh my god, ASMR, this is crazy. Okay, experience rumbling as a sound. It can produce sound. Here you'll experience firsthand how these vibrations turn into sound. Please mute the TV. That's some pretty strong rumble, right? Well, it's about to get even stronger. I have no idea if you guys can hear that. Oh, what the fuck? It does sound like... What the hell? That's so cool. Oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah, that's actually sick. Congratulations, you got a 1-up. Oh, look at that. How was it? HD Rumble 2 can produce a much greater range of rumble. Go ahead and experiment with the sounds. When you're done playing, don't forget to set the volume back to how it was. That's actually really sick. What the fuck? Sounds like an Animal Crossing wave. This is so cool. Like the... Yeah, it does, right? The little... Oh, yeah! Yeah, now I'm imagining it. The sweet sound of coins. Gets me every time. You got any more? Oh my god, it's our rival! You have that many? I still have more than you. Wait, this is a different child. Huh. What is this? SL button. Oh, I haven't finished this yet, have I? It's probably a mouse foot one, right? Yeah. Mouse foot lower. Perfect. sync button. Okay. There's probably one for magnetic connector. Okay. There's yeah, here it is. Player LED. Boop. How many children are you killing? What the hell? The dark child. The dark child. Mouse sensor. SR button. How am I missing so many? Release button. Okay. Mouse foot. Okay. I'm skipping a lot of the quizzes. We can come back to them. We can come. What do we think? Do we want the quizzes or do we want to just keep going? Home button. And C button. Cool. Area D is now open. Both are good? Okay. I'm gonna keep moving because I'm excited to see what all the areas are. I'm really excited to get to the Pro Controller. Do you have all the stamps in Area C yet? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Watch your step. Oh, but before you head down, I have an important safety message for you. Regardless of how badly you may want to see the inside of oh no, the inside of hardware like game console or controllers, please do not disassemble any of it. It could be very dangerous to do so. I got bad news, dude. I'm taking this shit apart whether you like it or not. I'm taking this shit apart whether you like it or not. You can safely observe the interior contents from the safety of this welcome tour. Mm-hmm. He literally called me the fuck out, dude. That's crazy. This is so cool. Oh my god. Look at this. This is so fucking cool. Oh my god, what is this? The C button, right? Oh my god. Now I want to take it apart more. Wow, what is this place? What is this? The Joy-Con 2 chip. Very cool. Home button. Oh, this is... No shots, that's the actual PCB layout. There's only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out. Let's open this bitch up. Let's open this bitch up. I have a Pro Controller. I can control it. You'll eat your hat? You're about to eat your fucking hat, dude. It's gonna be crazy. Wait, when we open it up, we can have a side-by-side view of both of them. Yeah, this is gonna be really cool, actually. Let me just quickly change the order to Pro Controller. Okay. Now? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So let me grab my Minnow. Let me put on... Let me go full screen. Put on the hand cam for now, just while we tear this down. Okay. So let's grab my Tri-Wing. Which one is the Tri-Wing again? This one? Okay. Alright, so we have two small Tri-Wing screws here. Okay. So far this is pretty similar to the Joy-Con 1. They also had Tri-Wings. That's why I got this bit set in the first place. This is the can-do attitude I need in my life. Thank you. Oh, don't want to lose that. Let's put it in our parts tray. Perfect. Okay. Oh, so my model loses tracking when I look down, which is kind of a problem. So let's grab a spudger. Sorry. Okay. So unfortunately, I think the only real way to do this is going to be to spudge in here. Yeah, look at that. It's coming apart. Okay. I'm trying to be gentle with it. Come on. Huh. They ain't gonna make this easy. I didn't expect them to, but they ain't going to. Am I missing something? No, 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 no. This one seems to be coming off. Interestingly, it seems to be really sealed down here. Which makes me think I'm missing something. Is there perhaps a screw hidden under the mouse foot? Perhaps not. I'm trying to figure this out. So which part is likely to come off first? Probably the back, right? Yeah. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, okay, come on. Come on. I just gotta get this spudger all the way around. Come on, get in there. Okay. Can I use a different spudger, maybe? Damn. They never make it easy. Oh? Okay, we're getting some wiggle in here. Okay, oh, something just... This is... How do you feel about Toblerones? They're fine. I've never been, like, a huge fan. Like, they've never been my go-to. My dad really likes them, so he'd always get them. But I never... He'd always be like, you want a Toblerone? And I'd be like, it's okay, you can have them. you can have them, Dad. It's okay. This thing is fucking on there. Like, it is on there. Wow. They do not make this one easy. Oh my god. I'm just trying to get it up without, like, damaging something, right? Because you never know. Because right now, I don't actually know where the, connection points are. I don't know if there's a ribbon cable hiding somewhere. So I'm really trying to be careful here. Because I'm kind of going into this blind, which I've never done before. What's your fave chocolate bar then? Crunch? Crunch, I think? You know, the blue one? Not the yellow crunchy bar. I don't like that, but probably Crunch. Mint Arrow is good too. I like feeling like I'm brushing my teeth. Probably the opposite of what I'm doing, but... Okay, I don't know if you can see this. This is happening right now. This is happening right now. I remove it, and then this little outer part is this little outer part is coming off. So I feel like I perhaps have to oh wow. Yeah, I feel like I actually have to remove this outer ring. Oh wow, yeah, that is the trick to this. You have to remove this outer, you have to peel this outer part. Okay, it's glued on. So that makes reassembling this kind of ridiculous. Okay. Oh, more screws! Ho ho! Okay, so the one tri-wing and one Phillips, interestingly enough. Okay, tri-wing, and then let's grab a... Yeah, they really don't want this to be open. Like, compared to the Switch 1 Joy-Con, which were, like, relatively easy to open, like, these are a lot more. Okay. Okay. We removed that, so now we should be able to... Oh, yep, okay, good. So there is a cable connecting the rumble motor. There is a cable connecting the rumble motor here, so let's just remove that. Does this just lift out? Oh, that's fucking in there. That is in there. Oh my god. What do we... Who do we call if it just explodes or has tamper-proof protections? It's got to be repaired at some point. So it's got to be repaired at some point. It ain't gonna explode on us. Let me grab a smudger. Grab one of these. Let's just unplug the battery. There, battery's unplugged. All right. So now we're relatively safe. Let's try to remove this battery without puncturing it. Without puncturing it is kind of the key point. Oh, it looks like we can actually remove the whole... So there's quite a few things going on here. A, we can remove this Joy-Con rail. There's a Phillips head screw attaching that. So let's get rid of that. It looks like it attaches... Wow, this screw is tight. Oh my god, that screw was tight. Okay. Okay. So we did that. Now this is another Phillips screw here. Imagine there's a third one somewhere. Looks like the assembly for the release mechanism is... This is way more complicated than the Joy-Con one. Like this aero bars forever. Real, Caitlin, real. This is... Okay, let's just start fucking removing all the screws we can see and then go from there. Like, we're kind of flying by the seam of our pants here. So these are for the battery. Oh, okay. So the little button, the little release button just came right out. Okay. Hard to say how that works. Let's see. Is the battery gonna come out now? No, it seems like the battery is attached to the larger RZL assembly. Okay, small screw there. How about now? No? She says, she ponders, she wonders. let's see. Let's remove this screw. Okay. Oh, found another screw. This one's hiding. Okay. Okay, there's that one. Okay, are we able to remove this assembly now? No? What the fuck is attaching this? So there's definitely something... I think I need to take this R button off to get any further. But that's proving more... What, we do be pondering the orbs. Yeah, we really do. Oh! Sorry, my model keeps losing tracking. There's a small screw under here, which is very difficult to get to, but I can get to it. Okay. Is that all I need to start removing stuff? Yes, it is. Okay, okay. So, we have a ribbon cable here. Well, we have our R button. Oh, with an extremely tiny spring. Okay, let's not lose that. We have a small ribbon cable. Let me grab a pair of tweezers. Where's my good tweezers? Where the fuck are my good tweezers? Bro, don't make me do this with... Alright, these are fine. These will do. Okay, let's get under here. Let's flip this ribbon cable open, okay, and pull that out. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Boom. Joy-Con. Alright, so now let's go back into game. Let's go large and small window. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so this is the right Joy-Con. Oh, this is the underside of the Joy. This is the other side of it. Oh, motherfucker, I have to take the whole thing apart. Alright, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Getting my hat ready. We ain't done yet. I'm getting ready, CJ. Let's go back to full screen. Okay. Lol, let's see here. Putting this thing back together is... I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be real, I might have to wait for a tutorial to come out to put this back together. I guess I could just watch my recording of this stream and do it in reverse. Let's remove the... Oh my god, there's a lot of ribbons. So here's the ribbon cable connecting the rail. Okay. Ribbon cable attaching the control stick. Ribbon cable attaching the mouse, interestingly, is separate, which suggests it was a late addition to the design. Okay. So there's all the ribbon cables. So now, let's remove this screw. Just Excuse me. Thank you. And this screw. Okay. Then let's remove the control stick. Which... What the fuck? It's taped down. You see that black... the light is... Let's get this light off. You see that black tape? What the fuck? It's taped down. It's taped down. That's weird. Never seen anything like that. Well then I gotta remove this tape. I think I have to remove the whole board to get this control stick out. I mean, I can do that. Okay, now there's two golden screws connecting the rails, so let's do that. Can I remove this yet? This screw is stubborn. There we go. Okay, and then the next one. Okay. Then I need to remove this. Hello? Am I missing something? I might be missing something. Am I missing something? Let's see. Yep, there's a screw hiding underneath the ribbon cable. I had a feeling there might be. So you gotta move the ribbon out of the way to get to the screw. Okay. Good excuse to buy more in pretty colors. Well, my idea here is that I'm trying to see how easy it's going to be for people to shell swap these. And looking at this, not easy. Nothing like the Switch 1, let me tell you. Like, the Switch 1 was difficult, but not this. Not like this. Okay, come on. Come on, how are you still attached? Oh, okay, well, there's another screw. Okay. There's one of my hairs. Let's get that out of the way. There's another screw. Holy shit. Okay. There's another screw. Okay. Oh, okay. There's the railing. Sorry, my model lost tracking. They said they saw us having too much fun in Liberty with the last one. Yeah, no kidding, right? Okay. All right. We're here. Yeah, it's literally a piece of tape. There's literally a piece of tape attaching your control stick, which I imagine is a warranty thing. I imagine they have that there and they will void the warranty if that tape is ever removed. Tape's removed, so we're living with that. Okay, here's the control stick. So this is what that looks like. These are not Hall effect, they're small. Holy shit. This is crazy. Okay. So here's that board. Let me get these pads off. So there's that one. That one and that one. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Here is the board. So this should be side A and side B. All right. So, let's go back to large and small. You can see where we are. Okay. So, yeah, it's the same. There's the, hold on, okay, let's get this light off. Okay. Oh, well, now it's really fucking dark. Whatever. I'm trying to make it so, like, it matches. And it's not really working. It's real, yeah. It's real. You're eating your fucking hat, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's the board. So, you can see it here. This is side B of the board. I don't think they'll show you side A. There's those. So what is this thing that we're looking at? This is the plus button, right? Okay, that makes sense. Anything else we can learn about? Like, yeah, those are just the buttons. I already know about the buttons. We saw those on the outside. Show me what the inside components are. What is this thing? What is this thing? You're not gonna tell me? Okay. What do these solder points do? There's the chip. But yeah, this is the same board. I'll chew it in a little bit. That's valid. You don't have to eat your own hat. It's okay. So the Joy-Con shell. Problematically, the rumble motor is in fact very fucking attached. How is it attached? Let's find out. Because if it's like the Joy-Con 1, it's just double-sided tape. Well, this thing is not coming out. I hope I'm not sacrificing this thing. Let's see. Let's go back to full screen now. Okay. Oh, Solderpup. Thank you. Okay. Fuck. Got it. Got it. It is, in fact, some... Oh, that's interesting. Interestingly, there's this interesting pattern on the bottom here. You can see that's how it's attached, with just some sticky stuff. And then it goes in like that. Okay. Okay. And there's that foam around the rumble motor. So, replacing this, doing a shell swap, you would need one of these bottom pieces, one of these top pieces, one of these outer rings, which could be a different color, and I think that would be really aesthetic and cute. And then you'll probably want different colored buttons. Is this going to be worth it for anyone? Probably not. I'm guessing from doing this that over the course of the Switch 2's life, the more popular thing to do is going to be those, like, D-brand style, like, skins that you just paste over. I don't think anyone is going to want to do this. I don't know. It's worth it for someone like me who has a lot of experience with this. I don't think it's going to be worth it for anyone else. I really don't. I don't think this is a first-time project for anyone. Frankly, putting this back together, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Like, it's now occurring to me, like, holy shit, I have to put this back together. I don't know how that's going to be possible. So, let's start trying. I think putting this back together is going to be the finale of the stream. We've been going for a solid we've been going for almost 3 hours now, so I think trying to put this back together might be the finale. I think that's a good finale. I think so. So let's see here. Let's put everything. Let's put these little button things back on. Are these keyed in any way? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. The main problem is I don't know what screws go where. That's the main issue. Oh. Where's the... Oh! I'm putting these on without actually having the buttons in. Let's see here. So, C button is the bottom one. Okay. Home button is this one. Okay. Plus button is here. Okay. Where's my tweezers? Oh, it's upside down. Okay. Okay. Alright, now let's get the... What do you mean you've been streaming almost 3 hours? You just... Yeah, right? Like, I'm glad it's been entertaining enough that you lost track of time, though. I mean, that's a good thing, I think. I don't remember what way this is oriented. I think, like, yeah, like this. Okay. So let's try to get this tape back on. I got the tape back on, so... okay, then we'll put this down. Plus, I kind of want to play the new Mario Kart. I'm excited for that. Okay. Board is in. Those are in. Let's get the, let's get this wire in. Sorry, this ribbon cable. Don't know why I called it a wire. Come on, motherfucker, get in there. What are we doing? It's gonna be half the stream is me fiddling with this one ribbon cable. That's usually what happens. Is there's one when I was doing my 3DS capture card. There was this one ribbon cable that I just could not get back in. And literally, like, the same amount of time that I was working on the project, I was just trying to reinstall this one ribbon cable. This is not going in. Why is this not going in? What am I missing? I'm trying not to damage it. Ribbon cable's not going back always panics me, not gonna lie. Yeah, no kidding. It's not panicking, it's just frustrating. Like, I know it can go in there, but they're so fucking fragile and just frankly a pain in the ass. It's where you belong. You've been in there your whole life. It's your home. Come on. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right. All right. Next up. I don't really know what's next. I'm gonna be real with you. I think we're cooked. I think we're so cooked right now because I have no idea where anything goes. Let's see here. We have this assembly, of course. Like, I wasn't really paying attention to how it all went together. So I think, honestly, this might come down to me waiting for someone to make a tutorial. No, don't say that. All right. Should I clean up my emails or double it for future me? Clean up your emails. It's worth it. You know what? If you clean up yours, I'll clean up mine. Okay. No, you're right. You're right. We're tinkerers. We can figure this out. So where does this piece go? I think this piece goes in there. So I'm going to try to put it in there. I think this piece goes right here. Maybe not. Well, it's curved at the bottom. It has a screw hole, so it's got to go into one of the screw holes, right? Let's see, maybe we can... This is the thing, is this thing just kind of fell out. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, I know it came from roughly over here, but I don't know what it is or why it is or where it's supposed to go. Well, let's try putting this back in and seeing if we can't puzzle this out. This is upside down, isn't it? Wait, what? Okay, let's see here. So this has to go underneath. Okay. So this goes like that. So then... Okay, so this goes like that. Right, okay. So then what is this? There's more than 9,000. I'm not saying that for the bit. Holy shit. Yeah, actually, I have a pretty bad inbox. You gotta use the, like, tools to, like, they have powerful tools to actually moderate your inbox and send stuff where you want it and filter stuff into different folders. Like, I have a lot of different folders for my emails, but still, you know, you sign up for new things and it's like, oh my god, they sent me a million friggin' different things. I don't know what this piece is. Oh, wait, it's curved. Maybe this has something to do with... Maybe this goes at the bottom. Maybe this goes down here. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's where it goes. I wonder what will happen if we just leave this out. You know what? If we just leave this out, we're bound to get to a point where shit just stops working. And then we'll be like, okay, well, I guess we need to put something there, and then we'll put something there and it'll work. So that's what we're gonna do, I guess. I guess that's what we're doing. Okay. Let's start with these golden screws, because I know where they go. I have no idea what kind of screws held the stick in place, but I want them now because the stick is kind of driving me crazy. Oh, I could have put this on. Oh. Well, why didn't I do that? Okay. Okay. Um... Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Let's just keep screwing. Let's keep screwing. Just keep screwing. Just keep screwing. Just keep screwing. Screw-a-doo-ba-doo. This is the iFixit Minnow. I really, really like this precision screwdriver. I have the Linus Tech Tips like full-size screwdriver, and I really like that, but I don't have the Linus Tech Tips precision screwdriver because I bought this one first, and I like it, so I'm keeping it. And it's a good screwdriver, so I have no reason to switch other than brand loyalty to Linus because I like his water bottles. Let's see here. Okay, I think that's all those screws. Linus the goat, right? Oh, fuck. So, oh, this screw actually goes through. Okay. Okay. I can't screw this one in because it needs to actually go through this one. Also, I kind of need to get this under there. Okay. Did I just lose a screw? I might have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. We're losing screws. Yeah, they are the iFixit ones, yeah. Okay, there we go, finally. Let's not get my hair in there. That's not something that we want. Yeah, I like Linus Tech Tips. I think it'd be cool to stream on Floatplane one day. I feel like having a VTuber on Floatplane would be really funny. Plus Luke? Oh my god. I ain't straight, but like Luke from Floatplane. What a man. What a man. No hetero though. So this is the part where Luke, right? This is the part where I'm like, damn, I really do think I lost a screw. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, well, I mean, it happens. It's not the end of the world. Let me just check underneath. Oh! Okay, well, there goes my tweezers. Anyway. Is this it? No? Is that it? No? That's a piece of dust? Okay. Alright. Alright, well, I'm sure it will still work, even without the whatever screw that was. And wherever it went, it will be missed, but we persist, we carry on. Missing a screw. Yep, it do be like that. Okay. So let's get some of these ribbon cables back in. So let's see here. Let's make sure this gate is up. Okay. Oh wait, I'm off camera, sorry. It's hard getting used to that, where the camera is working when while also thinking about where the camera is. Okay, that ribbon cable's in. Next up is the long boy. Okay, sorry I'm not talking anymore. I hope this is some relaxing content at the very least. We're now kind of just watching me fiddle around with ribbon cables. I hope that's something people want to see. Let's see here. Okay. I think that's in. You're locked in, don't worry. I really am. Okay. Okay. Now where the hell do we go from here? So, it's probably installing this thing on. So there's the screw hole that is missing a screw because it's just gonna be missing a screw from now on, I guess. Is this tri-wing? Yeah, okay, these are the tri-wings, okay. Alright, yeah, no, I'm definitely missing a screw. I need to just let that one go. Okay. So probably getting this thing back on is our next step, right? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So okay, there's the battery. Okay. Looks like there was a screw there. I'm gonna assume that's one of these little silver ones. Based on nothing but vibes alone. Okay. gonna guess this is one of the long. These two are the long boys. I am mostly guessing which screws are which, based on what's like under it. Okay, no, that's definitely not that. But if not there, then where? Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, wait, there's already a... Oh! I'm not missing a screw. I put a screw in the wrong hole. I put a screw in... Not in the wrong hole. The battery compartment is supposed to go over top of it. Okay. So I can get rid of this. Put this one here. Oh, wait, no. That doesn't go there either. So where the fuck does this screw go? Oh, no. Is that a screw hole underneath the ribbon cable I already put in? Is that really what that is? Oh shit, wait a minute. That one under there is supposed to be a thing too. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm figuring this out. Okay, well if that is, then I'm fucking leaving it. I don't care. Okay, so I remember that one because that's the one I had to go underneath the button to get. And I was like, damn, putting that back in is going to be a pain in the ass. And now here I am, putting it back in. I might have to put this in with tweezers and drop it in with tweezers. And then... Okay. Can I remove this? Like, can I take this ZR button off? Because that would make things a whole lot easier. Actually, I might be able to do this. Got it. Got it. Got it. Let's fucking go, dude. Okay, hold on. So now... Okay. No, motherfucker! The fucking... No! The magnetic bit of my screwdriver picked it up! No! Okay, hold on. Oh, I think I still got it, though. Okay, I got it. Alright. I never once doubted myself, not even for an instant. Not even for a moment. Was I like, damn, I can't do this now. I'm goated. Okay. Now... Okay, so we're getting somewhere. I still don't know what this assembly is for. Okay, we need to get the R button in. Including its 2 springs. It has 2 incredibly small springs that are going to be so fucking easy to lose. It's crazy. Putting this R button back is a pain in the ass. Yeah, this is... Oh! This is not finagling the way I think it's supposed to go. Okay, putting this on is very difficult. Reason being, there's those two tiny springs have to go onto two equally tiny spring posts. Yeah, that's a little difficult. Getting them onto the line up with those spring posts is a little tricky. So let's see if I can use my tweezers. Okay, I lined that one up. I can't even see the other one. Okay. You see, if I could remove this ZR button, I would have a much easier time. I just don't know how to remove it. Or if it even can be removed, frankly. It must be able to be removed. Like it... Okay, I'm going to take the screw out that I just spent all that time and energy trying to get in. I'm going to take it out. Okay, let's see. I'm doing this for you, cats, because you said... because you said I could. I'm doing this for you. But I have less faith in you, in me. I have less faith in myself than you do in me. Let's see here. Thank you. You're a sweetheart. You really are. Why the fuck does this not want to go in? What is going on here? Oh, that's it. Okay, it's in. Okay. Okay, we got the right stick in. Or the right, yeah, the right trigger, the right bumper, sorry. Okay. Also got rid of 2+K emails. Let's go, cats! Let's go! You're actually goated. That's crazy. Okay, we got something done, so that's cool. Okay, ribbons are connected. Okay, so we put this back. How does this thing go in? Oh, okay. Well, there's a screw post for it. It seems. Wait, maybe not. Wait. Wait, maybe not. Wait, hold on. Okay, so this goes like this, right? Yeah. Okay, this goes like this. So when I put this in, it will go here. I have a feeling this part I was confused about has something to do with with this button. With the release button. I have a feeling. Ah! Sorry, throwing my controller around. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, I get it. I get it. I understand now. I understand now. This little piece, the little this thing, it sits in it. It sits in it, and then you can push it, and the little paddle comes out. It all makes sense. It all makes sense, except I fucked up and I didn't put it in when I was supposed to, and now I don't think I can get it in without taking things apart again. Maybe I can. No, I don't think I can. I think I actually need to remove pieces to get this thing in. No. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, at least I understand now. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we gotta remove stuff. Oh, maybe not. I think it's in. I think I only needed to remove one screw. I think I got it in. Okay. Okay, I think it's in. So let's get this back in. Okay. I am having understanding. Okay. So now I should be able to put everything back together. So let's see. Let's start by plugging this in. Okay. Then we'll plug the battery back in. Alright, battery's in. We're live. Okay. So, the LEDs aren't working. So, it's working. The controller works. The LEDs don't. I think I'm gonna live with that for now until a tutorial comes out so I can replicate this a little easier. I think for now I'm just gonna live with that. Well, let's see if everything works. So we'll close it back up, and then we'll get our... Oh no, it's fine. It's a non-essential piece. Okay, now I need my tri-wing. So also, there's 2 screws left over, and I don't know where they're from. So we're just gonna pretend like those aren't there. Because that definitely means that I missed 2 screws somewhere, which isn't great. But I mean, it's fine. I haven't been in Best Buy for a bit, but they were selling Joy-Con standalone. Yeah, do you mean like just one single Joy-Con, or do you mean like a pair? I've seen a pair many times. I remember buying a pair at launch of the red and blue, but when they were like opposite the original. I like the new light pink color. It matches honestly what I did myself custom, which is kind of funny. Okay. So we have a controller. It works. Here, I'm gonna go back to game capture. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go to controllers. Where's the like controller test? Is that in settings? Controllers and accessories. Test input devices. Test controller buttons. Okay, X, A, B, Y, R. Okay, the right trigger doesn't work. Plus works. Chat works. Okay, doc's my name, but that's fine. A couple people said in chat already. Home works. Awkward. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Here's the one thing about my... Thank you both for being here, by the way. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I'm having a lot of fun. Part of the thing with my name is I don't really have a good nickname. Like, Solderpup matches the, like, Iron Mouse, Silver Veil, like, SEO kind of thing with, like, adjective noun. But there's nothing someone can really call me. Because people always call, like, Veil, Veil, and Mouse, Mouse. But, like, I don't know, just Pup? I mean, Buff Pup goes by just Puff, but just Pup, but... I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe I go with like do like a Demon Dice Karen thing and do a Solderpup Olivia. I don't know. I don't know. Solderpup Olivia isn't bad, but and then just because there I am. I got Byleth. Where am I going again? Controllers and accessories. Test input devices. Okay, so this right stick isn't working. SR and SL work. Home works. Pressing in the right stick works. plus works. So most stuff works. Most stuff works. You made it look easy? I don't know. I struggled, but yeah, I didn't need a tutorial. SEO stuff is always hard. Yeah, it really is. Like, I don't know. Especially, like, I chose solder, and no one even fucking knows how to spell solder. No one knows how to spell it. It's no one knows. Does the mouse work? The mouse works. Okay. Yeah, the mouse works. That's good. So the lights don't work, and the right bumper doesn't work. Okay. So I think the plan right now is that we wait for iFixit to release a guide on how to do this properly, and when they do, I will tear this down again off stream, fix it, and then we'll be good. But for now, it works well enough. I'm happy with it. I just maybe I'll tear it down. But if I do tear it down now, it's gonna be, isn't it solder? Solder is something different. In the U.S. and Canada, we call it solder. We don't pronounce the L, which is another thing. Like, that's another thing with my name, and I thought, oh, maybe people will argue about it in the comments, and that'll bring, like, that'll be interaction. But, like, I don't know. I think it's actually just going to cause more confusion than anything. But I like the name. I'm attached to it. Solderpup, Solderpup. I say Solderpup because here in Canada we say solder. But yeah. But maybe I'll also just go by Olivia with, like, when I'm hanging out with people, and they can just call me that because a few people already dropped it in the chat. So, I think. Geez, I looked up solder and got an IRL horror story about kids disappearing. Dang. Okay, noted. I ain't looking at that. I ain't good with that kind of stuff. I really ain't. Okay. Before I go, do we want to sit and brainstorm an art tag? Because I'm kind of down to literally just fucking sit here and Google synonyms for, like, painting. Like, let's see here. Oh god, sorry, everything just kind of froze a little bit. OBS. You're about to hear my keyboard. That's the sound of my keyboard. Art. Craft. Technique, aptitude. No, I'm looking for more like painting. Synonyms for drawing. Illustration, picture. Yeah, please, because I might bust out a drawing soon when my head stops pulsating. Ooh. I'm so sorry to hear about your head, though. Composition, sketch, solder sketch? It's got the alliteration, but not much else. Solder study? Solder sketch, solder study, those aren't bad. Pup picture, I feel like pup picture isn't very... I feel like solder sketch might be a good one. How are we feeling about solder sketch? Or solder sketch? It's been storming here for days and my head doesn't like it. I am so sorry to hear that. The weather changing can really make it, it got really hot here really quickly, and I was feeling so sick for the first couple days. I'm still down for solder print. Solder printing. Solder... I like solder print more than solder printing. But solder print I do like. I think solder print or solder sketch is probably what we want to go with. Solder board. Yeah, that is good. It might be a little too close to something real, though. Right? Because people might be like, oh, I have, like, a soldering board. And then suddenly it's like, they post it. And there's just a bunch of pictures of an anime girl. Solder print? I do kind of like solder print. I'm okay, it sounds like you both like solder print. I'm thinking solder print then. Hashtag solder print. Solder print. Okay, solder print. I like it. I like it. Solder print. So we got, let me update my widgets. Let me go to, oh, actually, I guess I can show that. Oop. There we go. Let's go to the fetch window. Fetch, fan name. So a fan name is Subwoofers. Art tag is hashtag solderprint. And meme tag, what was the one that you recommended earlier, Cats? There was a good pun that you had earlier. I don't quite remember what it was. Oh God, no! It was on like a British saying. Oh. Let me scroll up. You are goated for putting in the work. I appreciate you. Sod it all? Sod it all. Yeah, I like it. Sod it all. Yeah. All right, we're going with that. Hashtag sod it all. Cool. Okay. So we did it. So let me, or just sawed off. Ooh, sawed off is really good. Oh, sawed off or sawed it all? I feel like sawed off, maybe. Let's go with sawed off. I think sawed off. We can change it. We don't have a ton of memes, so we're not gonna have a ton of memes for a little bit. So let's go with sawed off for now. Sawed off is funnier. I kind of think so too. All right, we did it. So let me save that and then node index. I don't know how tokens work, but should that be on screen? Oh, that's just the URL. Not the end of the world. Nah, it's fine. You could realistically like type all of that in, but you would have to have access to one of my Google accounts because it's limited to members of my organization. So that'll be fine. Besides, the URLs get regenerated every time. So the actual stuff that I cannot show you is in clientsecret.n. Pour one out for puplets. I'm sorry about puplets. Let's go to chatting real quick. There it is. Subwoofers. I'm sorry about puplets. Puplets is a good one. I don't know. Subwoofers. Subwoofers will also encourage me to do a to do karaoke at some point. You should click it just for fun. It's it opens a it opens an OAuth for my app. Hashtag subwoofer. It just opens an OAuth and then I can log into stream assets and do my thing. Let me actually just really quickly log out and then do it again. Okay, there. Now that link is no longer valid. Sorry, guys. Now the link is no longer valid anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, my model keeps disconnecting. It's kind of weird. Anyway. All right, guys. Thank you for being here so much. It opens Area 51 secret hacking info. No. I think this is it. We were here for a solid 3.5 hours. I had a great time, and I'm really happy because I wanted to. I've been feeling a bit lonely lately, and I wanted to get to meet new people and hang out, and share some of my hobbies with people. And I got to, and I feel very lucky. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This was fun. I'm so glad it was fun. I hope that I'm a somewhat good entertainer and hopefully a good educator. and I look forward for streaming in the future. Not sure what we're gonna do next. I don't have a formal schedule right now. Might just be playing some Switch 2. I'm gonna be playing some Switch 2 in my free time. As for what games we want to play first, maybe I'm thinking Mario Eclipse. Um, that's just because I've been looking forward to playing that. I have a modded Wii U, so I think I might do Mario Eclipse. And maybe even a programming stream, maybe trying to make a chatbot. So, we can try and look forward to that. Until then, I'll try to keep posting some shorts and stuff in the meantime. I'm trying to learn video editing, so, and we love learning. I definitely missed it, but did you mention being a Deltarune? Yeah, I do like Deltarune. I am very programming stream pog. Hell yeah. I'm very excited for Deltarune. I have that downloading, so I'm excited to play that. Vivilla, hello. Lot Lizard Activities. How dare you? I know who this is. I know exactly who this is. And with Vivilla's arrival, we're all done. So thank you very, very much for watching. I've been Solderpup the Modded Dog Girl, and I've had an absolutely wonderful time. You guys